Okay.
Dude, I have so many fucking rings. Sorry.
Anyway.
So, since I'm not currently a character, I'm not going to be doing this recapping character.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep it simple.
It was also a very easy session to recap. Basically, we continued the combat from last session, or from the session before last. We absolutely rocked the frogs at the first pillar, and Seraphina got rocked after we broke the pillar with a rock. And then we immediately went straight to the next pillar. V and Maltooth got fooled by a displacer beast and then beaten to death by a big electric man. Naga didn't get fooled by the displacer beast, but still got beaten to death by a big electric man. But actually, Kaden got charmed a bunch. V and Seraphina both whipped out their trump cards. V transformed into a Sailor Moon girl with a set of angel wings, and Seraphina transformed into a dragon. And everyone getting on Seraphina to try and skedaddle. Oh, hello, me.
Sorry.
So that's the end. That's that. That's the recap. Not a lot happened, really. At least not, like, character-wise.
Alright, thank you very much for the recap. It's short and sweet. As our next recapper is Shanks for next week, or next month.
Who?
But
Thanks.
I'm back!
oh, I don't know why it's... Oh, wait, Shanks died a long time ago. Never mind.
Thanks, died a long time.
Well, not a long time ago, like 2 sessions ago.
That's
Bye.
forever.
Alright, we're
Naga
gonna
was around for 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
I feel bad
Yeah,
for
our
characters. Characters get, like, destroyed.
Yeah, it'd be pretty grim to just like have such a string of deaths in
Deleted
quick succession.
constantly.
Yeah.
It's usually not my fault. Everybody believes it's my fault. I think it's a
Sorry.
player, like, group kind of fault at most cases, because I know for Friday's game, you were pushed under the bus for your last character, and that's not my fault that I had to kill your character because they literally ran away from the situation.
I chose that. That was fully me choosing, okay, this is what this character would do, and I understand that he's going to die because of it, and I'm willing to accept the consequences.
The crazy part about being such a new D&D player is that you get to commit to the bit way more than other D&D players do.
And then at the end
which
with the
means you die a
straw,
lot
and
more.
then she wasn't in the mix with the betrayal, which is funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely should have used daylight, but I didn't want to because I didn't want to hurt our vampire friend, and then she betrayed us. So, you know.
Hindsight and all that.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's what she does, right? I love it because it's an evil campaign. She was cooking that character up for the whole session. She was like, "I'm gonna be evil, and at the end, I'm gonna kill everybody."
I did that.
That's awesome. Big fan of being evil. Oh shit, we're back on the map.
Whoa.
Are
Oh,
you
geez.
able to open
You're
your...
on the dragon.
Oh my gosh. Dragons don't exist.
To let you see one.
My lying eyes.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I forgot. Give me charisma saving throw. You should be good at that.
Me?
Oh, great.
stop it.
Not you.
Not
Continue with
you.
your charisma saving throws.
Oh
Oof.
no.
That was brutal.
Get a +4, remember that.
Oh, I can also burn a luck point.
You're good. +4, guys.
Please for luck, but you rolled a 2 on the die.
Fine. It was like 17 or something. No, it was 15. It was 15.
Alright. No, you're fine.
Oh, never mind.
Sick. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this Displaced Beast again.
Also, we're up 60 feet in the air, so we should be out of it?
You're not flying yet. No, you grabbed him recently last turn.
No, yeah, I grabbed him and then I flew up 60 feet.
Yeah, because they take a swing for like op attacks, didn't they?
Oh yes, my apologies.
Yeah, they took a swing for up tax, so we're up 60 feet. I'll write it down.
Do some Eldritch Blasting, I guess.
No, they all hit.
Can I do anything interesting with my bonus action?
Usually yes, but you're writing a creature.
I'm riding a creature, that's true. I don't think I can do any shenanigans, and I don't want to Misty Step on top of a Displacer Beast. That sounds pretty terrible. Okay, I'm gonna end my turn.
Moonbeam on the doggy and the bug
Rhino.
thing.
Fails.
Yay! We found the guy.
How tall is the cylinder on Moonbeam?
10 feet.
Yeah. So it'll be fine.
How tall?
Then couldn't you put it on all 3 of them?
Yeah, if it's under 60 feet, you can put it in between the 3 of them.
Let
might
me
be
see. 40 foot.
Oh, yeah, you can put it between the 3 of them. Because Seraphina's out of the way. Yeah!
Alright, so... Alright, so one has avoidance, it takes no damage, avoids all the damage.
Okay.
The other one takes half as much, and the one takes full.
And then. Yeah, anything. I'm going to Healing Word Mortooth.
Nice.
That's second level. So you get that. 13.
Much appreciated. My
Yeah,
poor little
welcome.
lizard wounds are healing.
And yeah, that will be my turn.
Kaden. On the dragon 60
Okay.
feet up high, what do you want to do?
Can I see like how bad does Seraphina and Moltooth look? Like which one looks worse?
That's-
Probably both of them. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty good for now.
We're just Maltooth just got buffed, so I think we're about the same at this point. We're both pretty bad looking.
Okay, well I'm sitting on Seraphina, so I'll do a.
Actually,
Cure
you're my
wounds at-
claws.
Oh, okay, there you go. So I'll do a 4th level cast Cure Wounds on Seraphina. I get to re-roll one of those.
Mhm.
It's a D8. So
Oh,
6
not
more.
bad.
So
Nice.
51. That's
Got
a
51.
4th level. And then I'm just gonna yell, "Don't drop me!" That's my turn.
Don't plan on it.
The creature kind of getting upset, begins to stomp away, grabbing the Displacer Beast and hucking it at you.
Oh, hell
It threw a okay. You know what?
Oh my god.
They're not even that strong.
Oh yeah, we killed
could take them.
the Frankenstein.
Yeah, the Frankenstein
Yeah.
is dead.
Moonbeam, I
I'd
think,
like
right?
acrobatics or athletics dragon to avoid it. As a Displacer Beast will try to grab onto you. It grabs onto your tail.
Okay.
With its,
Man, I wish I
with its
took Repelling
teeth, or-
Blast.
With his
That would have been
teeth,
great
yeah.
for this.
Yeah, after. I have to fuck it. Okay.
Charisma
So
save.
I'm 15 feet in the air.
Oh wait,
Ooh,
you're
I'm 15 feet in the air.
You're 15?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yay.
Nice.
He doesn't see, but I give him the middle finger.
Oh,
So-
actually, no, you're fine. Never mind. Ignore my weapon.
Okay,
You're
awesome. 25 feet away. I can do all sorts of fun stuff with that. V is so torn because he clearly sees the shit going down in front of him. The dragon with like a displacer fiend on their tail. Like Caden is wobbling. Pashini's over here with a moonbeam. Naga's on the ground. So he's just racing through his mind looking for options. Okay.
What's his top priority, I guess?
Oh, okay. His top priority has to be getting Naga. Okay. It has to be. Okay. Sorry. Tell me if this is too metagamey of a question, but do I also make the saving throw if I enter the space of the aura during a turn, or is it only at the start?
No, when you start your turn, so no, you can go.
Okay, sweet. So V is going to first off, he's gonna drop all of the shackles that he was carrying, except one, and that means he's just letting go of a lot of weight. Essentially, he's making sure they don't fall on Naga's dead body. But with 15 feet of movement, he's going to fly down and he's going to try. Would I be able to shackle myself to Naga's body using one of them? Like, you know,
it'd be a full action to do it.
Right. My goal with this is like, yeah, just in case something goes awry, I still have like a physical hold of Naga. But yeah, I'll take
she's your body armor now.
Okay, sweet. I'm shackling us together, then I will spend a Moxie point to dash as a bonus action, which means I can drag us 15 feet away. 15 feet this way. I'll have to do it from this page. Would I be able to do this without any of the creatures noticing? Is there like something I can roll to like try and make it more subtle or something else along those lines? Okay.
But at least it's greater invisibility. So
It's greater. So I'll be okay. Unfortunately, if they grab the body and huck it at the dragon, actually, I might want them.
I'm gonna just roll a perception check to see if they know if they're noticing something different or not.
That's
But it'll be a disadvantage because they're in combat.
Okay, thank you.
I mean, to be fair, the body's literally just floating up in midair.
Yeah. Well, I'm on the ground at the moment. I'm dragging them across the ground.
And then one of okay, that's a little less subtle. That's more subtle than floating up in midair.
It's not just dangling. Sorry, did you say that any of them noticed, or?
No, I have to roll it on their turn.
Okay. Okay, fair. Okay, I thought you were doing it now. That's my fault.
No.
Anyway, yeah, that's my turn.
$19 does notice.
Got you.
As they notice it can't get to the wagon or Pashini, it will one over here. Well. As it notices some shackles, it notices someone like kind of moving it around. It'll attack with disadvantage, actually.
Got you.
13. 17.
Misses.
14.
17 hit.
Alright. Take 25 piercing and 12 necrotic.
God, I got a whiz. Okay, yeah, V goes down.
I thought you were invisible.
No, yeah, but the
I am.
problem
They
is
just
he
attack
used
you.
Naga as a body armor, so it's moving around as a...
Right. Like, there's a very clear line of, like, Naga, shackle, other shackle.
And it's not dumb. The cat has some intelligence.
Damn, wish it was dumb.
Alright, this cat holding for dear life. It is going to use its... Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go ahead and do a bite attack on it, see if that hits.
It's not your turn, it's its turn.
Oh, it's its turn, my bad.
We'll take the crit. We'll give the crit still. Is it will use its shadow shadow hop towards your back as it just lands on your back now. So now it sees the person on the back of it, and it's gonna eat Maltooth.
Am I on your back or am I in your claws?
No, Caden's in my
in the
claws.
claws.
You're on my back now.
Oh, bummer.
24 to
All right.
hit.
Bugger. 24 hits.
Alright, take 31 piercing.
Okay.
lose
As he
another
does that, I make a bite attack on him.
You lose, yeah, you lose 4 dex. You can get that crit for you.
Yay, me! And then it also does 1d4, 2d4, I guess, because I still have the divine thingy up.
It's bloody. So it makes 2 tentacle attacks on you. 27 and 27.
God.
That's you.
To hit.
Yeah, 27.
Mhm.
Nice. You take 42 points of piercing and 12 necrotic.
Ooh, I'm down.
Oh no! I know.
Here, this becomes a little more finicky. I'm gonna go ahead and
Do a barrel roll.
yeah, essentially bite
he-
on the malt
Pretty
and do a barrel roll.
So you can use your one of your actions to grab him. Okay.
I'm using one of my actions to grab Maltooth in my mouth so he doesn't go flying off, and then I'm going to use my other action to, I guess, just
All
do a
right,
barrel
give me an
roll.
acrobatics or athletics to knock this cat off.
Oh, first thing I'll do is I'll fly up 60 more feet, and then
Okay.
I'll do a barrel roll.
All right.
Athletics 18.
Hmm.
22 as it holds on for dear life.
Well, now it's upside down, so at least that's something.
All right. Maltooth, death save whisper.
Whisper death save.
I'll try to bring my mouth closer to
All right.
Caden and
You
my
watch him
claws, so
bleeding
he-
aggressively on the ground, or in your mouth, as you can taste the blood seeping in your throat.
I mean, that's still just delicious for me, so.
Don't you
tastes
dare
like
swallow
lizard.
Yeah. Don't
Isn't
drink
that
the
kind of
lizard blood.
cannibalism-esque, you know? Aren't we both people of scale?
He's a
Hey,
dragon.
she would totally eat you and then
Oh.
spit your items out.
That's good.
I would totally I would. Yeah, I could do that.
I'm gonna use bite,
Uh,
Pokemon style.
Alright. Me
Right.
being here, I'm within 50 feet of Maltooth, so it's fine. First, I'm going to move the Moonbeam on the Bug Boy, because I don't want it to charge at V.
17, it fails.
It fails, so it gets all of this.
It
71.
Damn, that thing blew. Oh my god.
It turned to ash.
That's awesome.
And then I'm going to do Healing Word at 3rd level on Maltooth.
Right. Maltooth, you get an exhaustion point.
Right.
Ooh.
You don't have one yet. It's -2 to attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws.
Oh,
And minus
no,
5
I
to
had
movement
one.
speed.
Now I've got 2.
All right, then it's double.
Yeah, you already had
it's,
one.
it's
4
Is it
then.
stacked?
Yeah, it's stacks. It's 4 now. 4 minus to attack rolls,
Yeah.
saving throws,
-4 to every attack roll, yeah.
and saving throw and ability
Oh
checks.
no.
And movement speed is reduced by 10.
Well, it's a good thing I wasn't planning on walking very far.
I'm pretty sure
You
your
can't,
dex
you're
is
my
almost
mouth.
gone.
Yeah.
My legs are broken. I can't feel them.
My legs. Oh man, my AC's buns now.
Yeah, that's my turn. So.
Kaden, you're in the claw as you see, obviously, the drooling Maltooth in her mouth.
So, I'm gonna cast Banish on the cat.
I don't think you can see them. They're flopped over because they did like a barrel roll.
All right.
He might be able to see me. I'm only a large creature, and it's a large creature. So.
Roll me a perception check, Kaden. Straight roll.
Let's see. Perception. I don't know how to do straight roll.
Just regular perception. Just regular perception. You don't see it.
Really low. Yeah.
Ooh. Sure hope that wasn't important.
Then I'm going to. There's only 2 left. I really don't want to cast any more spells.
If you really want to, you can try to move up the dragon and try to see the creature, but there's a risk you might fall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 120 feet would kill me. I'm just kind of low on spells, guys. I kind of.
Yeah.
All-2's not really Bashit.
Alright,
Seraphina
Maltooth's
can't
fine.
back 'em.
Yeah, I think it'll be
Right.
fine. Unless if it comes all the way to Seraphina's mouth, then a lot of things have gone.
Ew.
Yeah, but she can't shake him right now. But she is looking pretty healthy, though.
DM, because it's a large creature on me, and I'm a large creature, I probably would only be able to move half speed, right?
No, I'm allowing you full speed because you're a dragon. It's nothing compared to your strength.
Hell yeah. It's nothing compared to your strength is right.
If it was the Beetleborg, I would
Right.
say no. Then the Beetleborg's pretty heavy.
Fucking.
So Seraphina said she moved her mouth down closer to me on purpose.
Yeah, the mouth's
So
just
I'm
like.
pulling Maltooth, and I'm like grunting at you because I can't make any vocals. I'm like,
As held by the light, believe in the fate. As you get touched by the head by Caden's hand. That's a beetle.
So 49. I heal you
And
for
then you
49.
right up Millie Caden's like, hallelujah.
Gotcha. I'm just gonna literally say gotcha.
Gotcha.
That was,
Gotcha is
fourth
crazy.
level.
Dude, I would totally play a character like that priest. Like totally, typical. You've been praised by the light.
Oh yeah.
Rejoice, for you have been healed.
Typical fanatic priest.
Right.
All right, bye. Death save whisper. Depending, we have stabilized. Right?
Funny thing. Yep. Funny thing about that is I'm stabilized, and whenever I am stabilized, I gain HP equal to my Constitution modifier. So, I just have 4 HP now. So I am visible though. So they successfully got me, and I sort of come out of invisibility with one of my arms shackled, and I just stare up at this beast, standing up with half of my movement. I am going to point to the thing, say, "You'll hurt us no longer." And I'm casting slow.
Okay, what's
So I need a DC 18 Wisdom saving throw.
Alright.
-2 to AC.
I got a 19.
Ah, it's so over. It's Jover.
Which one were you targeting?
The cat next one.
This guy, the Displacer Fiend next to me.
I can't help. I'm sorry. I'm not within 30 feet.
It's okay. I'm only a little upset. Oh, I also need to roll for corruption. Sorry.
You gotta hate it because it's like a fucking fiend, so it's got that fucking bullshit mechanic.
Yeah. Let me see here. So, oh well, I'm gonna, no, I can't disengage as a bonus action. Pugilists are, I do it sometimes. I will use a Moxie point in my bonus action to gain some temporary HP, though. Ignore the radiant, but I gain 12 temporary HP. As I'm like bloody, like my nose is broken, like bones are cracking. I'm just staring at this thing with my eyes just like fierce determination.
It's going all out on you as it strikes. Bite. 22 to hit
22 hits.
for 17 piercing.
Oh, that was...
So you lose 2 decks.
Okay. I'm like... Right. That just knocks me out.
So it makes 2 tentacle attacks on you. Natural 20 and 22.
Yeah, they hit.
As you die.
Awesome.
How do you die as you watch the whips just lash you down on the ground?
Oh, I see. Okay, so, during this whole thing, like, V's whole thing is, I mean, he had his transformation going, there was, like, broken wings coming out of his back, and there was, like, energy coming around his knuckles as he was trying to punch and slow this thing down with, like, large arms that, like, grip it. But everything is failing in front of him. He's almost flailing. This is the second time that he's felt this hopeless and desperate, but this time his answers are not. His summons are not answered as he looks up to the sky and nothing is reaching out to him, giving that second chance again as the light fades from his eyes.
It's a kitty cat.
All of this has Leox.
Can't.
This
I blame Leox. Kitty cat can't see Maltooth really well as it'll attack the dragon.
He has disadvantage still because Caden's holding concentration on
20?
what is it? Protection? That's my AC.
Okay, take 15 piercing. As you take 4 decks removed out of your dragon.
15 minus 15.
Tentacle
What
attack.
is he holding on with?
It's claws, teeth, everything. It's a cat.
How can he bite if he's holding on with his claws?
He's got tentacle attacks. He's a displacer cat. He's got these things coming out of him.
Oh yeah, some fuck-ass stuff.
Have you not seen the picture of him?
Wondering,
He's
like,
fucking scary as shit.
Would he lose? Well, would he? He's upside down, so what is he holding on
He's
with?
with the
Would he lose,
dragon.
like,
He's on
an
the
attack?
dragon. He's holding on the dragon.
No, he
Right,
already has
but with what?
disadvantage, so
Yeah, he has
he already has.
disadvantage. 11 and 10's
Yeah.
a miss.
Got 11 and 10s both of us.
I mean, if I was holding on, both my hands would be used to hold on. I wouldn't
If
be
you
able
see
to
the,
attack,
it's
so
yeah, but
that's why I was
it's
asking.
not an animal. It's an animal creature. Like I'll show you the picture.
Yeah,
again.
it has multiple things.
It has
so.
teeth
Right
for
now
its
it's holding on with
tentacles.
its
That's the
claw
creepy
claws.
thing.
Its tentacles are making attacks.
Yeah, look. So I'll
Well,
show you on
Maltooth is
Discord.
in my mouth, so, and Caden's in my claws, so I can't make any attacks. So I am just gonna try and shake it off.
Take it off.
So I'll use. Can I use my 2 attacks to just shake it off?
Yeah.
Try to shake it off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
24 for the first one.
Oh yeah, miss and 9. Wow, no.
10
I
for
can't
the
get this
second
thing
one.
off. Huh?
10.
Oh,
Mid
wow,
off.
it still failed.
Yeah.
Oh my. 4. Okay.
Can you like land?
Nope, I'm not landing.
Everything's dead on the ground, pretty much. Land.
No, the other kitty's around there, and I don't want the other kitty to get to me. So I'm gonna
Meow.
fly over a little closer to the other cat, because I'm gonna go for these guys when I'm able.
Party boat.
Yeah.
And then I'm going
That's
to.
fucking battle buzz.
Did you take the healing, Maltooth?
Oh, that's a good reminder.
Yeah, I was about to say Maltooth is pretty good.
49.
Really?
Let's see, do I have any? Oh, I'll bonus action move my sword's still up. Actually, I need to make a con save. Let's see if my sword is still up. Con save. Oh, my sword's still up. Where'd it go? I think it's under something.
Last
Where'd
I
it
saw
go?
it was like over here, but I don't
It was.
know where it
Where'd
went.
go? I'll make a bonus action attack with my sword. Because it's not. It should be within range because it was sitting right over here. DM, do you know where it went? Is it under something?
For what?
My sword, my shadow sword was still up.
Oh yeah, I think it's right here. There it is.
Yeah.
Creature was on.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know if that
Yeah,
was...
that's
Yeah,
what I
I definitely
figured.
wasn't
I'm
mine.
gonna go ahead and attack with that since that's still up.
It's concentration, by the way, so you'll have to roll con saves.
Yeah, I know. I just made my con save.
Oh.
Do like 10
I
con
made
saves.
25 for my con save. Oh, and I made.
And let's see. I took.
How many attacks have I taken? No, I did. All the other ones were on wall too.
Okay.
Oh, shadow weapon. Oh, now you won for the shadow weapon. Never
Bumble
mind.
table,
Shadow
1d20.
weapon.
Oh, no.
I made a d20 for that shit.
Okay.
Surely.
Well, because it's a spell. Panic attack. The sword panics.
Sword panic.
It doesn't do anything. Alright, Maul.
Small tooth.
You're in the mouth of...
I am
do
in Seraphina's mouth.
you want to crawl out of the mouth and attack the creature?
Can I?
Yeah?
Are
Shadow
Seraphina
step,
still
you can
upside
just
down?
Step onto my back and attack it.
Oh hell yeah! I'm gonna do that.
Because you're covered in her slimy saliva.
There's
Well,
blood.
he's also been like, yeah, he's got a
Okay.
mouthful of bleeding mole tooth, so I don't think either of us
Yeah,
You,
can
yeah,
have, you
knock it
still
out
have
of
dex,
his
right?
right?
You can still move, right?
Yeah, I got
If you have
some
0
dex
dex, remember you lose the ability to move. Except for Misty
Hell
Step.
yeah.
Really awesome
Yeah.
gonna be because he can just misty
Except
step
for Misty
around.
Step.
Yeah, but if a creature knocks him prone on the ground, he can't get back up.
Right.
Yeah, that
That's
would be
true.
terrible.
That would be hilarious though.
You're like, I'm gonna Misty Step on the ground. Go! Ugh. It's like a ragdoll.
I'm gonna dreadful step when I appear on the back.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Ooh, oh. Actually, I think that would also get Seraphina, so I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, don't do that. That is not
No.
creatures you can choose.
Yeah, do that.
That's not creatures I can choose. That's just where I left her where I'm
Don't
going.
take it as all down.
DM likes that.
Oh, I mean,
DM
actually,
DM
is there a way
approves.
to... No, I'm not gonna cheese this. Well, I'll just do some temp HP then.
Better.
Nice. Hell yeah. I'll hang out to that. And I'm gonna take a couple whacks at this kitty.
That's a hit.
First hit, I'm going to Eldritch Smite with my last spell slot.
Okay.
Oh shit.
And that is 68 force damage. No, yeah, 68.
Oh yeah, it's not capped like
No.
the not cooler smite is.
Roll me
Not
the
bad.
damage.
Oh wow.
Still needed hammer damage.
Oh yeah, and
Oh,
the hammer
yeah.
damage.
You do damage with your hammer, too.
Time.
It's not just like a smite and topple thing. It
Alright,
also
you
does
yeet
damage.
it to the ground as it dies.
Yay!
Maltooth hawks up like a lung full of blood. Well, that was terrible. I am not in range. I can't convert any of my other attacks. Eldritch
No,
Blast.
you're
so
120 feet up, sadly.
no,
I'll move down
unfortunately
now for
not.
that.
I can throw my hammer at this guy.
That's
That seems like a
disadvantage.
bad idea. I'm not
It'd be
gonna do that.
don't do
you'd
that.
auto miss.
Don't do
'cause
that.
you don't have the range.
I would absolutely miss. Maltooth's not a Rowan character.
I am Thor.
But
Oh,
she
there
just
is
sees
a step up
Wolfie
here.
lift the hammer, she's like, no!
No. Stop.
Bad idea. Okay, I think that's my turn since I already used my bonus action.
You hear in your head, Pashini, 2 more souls. Steal their souls from me.
No. Okay, maybe. Okay, maybe.
We made a deal. If they died, I would steal them. Don't you want me to become stronger?
Is that true? I probably zoned out during that pact, but okay. Do whatever you want, please. If you want to steal V's soul, you can. He'll live on
That would
with
be
you forever.
Pashini will move the moonbeam on the doggy.
No.
Let me bring up the damage before I do what I...
Fails takes half as much damage.
Oh, you do.
Because of its avoidance ability.
That's crazy.
Okay,
I want that.
73, so half
Gotta
of
be a
that.
monster for that. So half as much.
I'll be a monster. Shoot.
Yeah, but you'd be an enemy.
Easily, yeah.
All my player characters keep dying. Might as well be a monster.
It can't be a friendly monster.
No.
No.
Only evil.
Big friendly monster.
Bummer.
Yeah.
Well,
I'd be
I'm
cool.
gonna make him kill you. I would. Special attacks. I want to
With
kill you
that-
with my hugs.
Pashini is going to... Fuck. This is probably gonna get it killed. She is going to Misty Step 30 feet down. So she is 40 foot in the air instead.
Yes, just a little bit closer. Just a little bit closer.
And then she's going to go down 20 feet. She's still 20 feet in the air. And that is as far as she can possibly move this turn.
You could also do that diagonally so you get closer to the beast if
Yeah,
that's what you're
that's
aiming
true.
for.
But yeah, that's where I'm pretty much going.
Alright.
Yeah, there.
Caden.
Let's see. Guess I'll Toll the Dead, the last beast.
You can't. It's out of range.
Yeah.
60.
You're
We're
100.
100
Oh,
You're
feet
on.
there
You're
still,
pretty
sorry.
far up.
Yeah,
Right.
sorry. I'll move. You can hold an action to do it, and I'm gonna move down 120 feet in a little bit. So
You can move how much per turn?
if I dash, I can move 120 feet, but I'm probably only gonna move down 60 feet.
But like diagonally, maybe. Okay, yeah. I guess I'll hold my action to Toll the Dead as soon as I get in range.
Hmm.
Boom.
And I'm done. I guess. Just, I'm gonna communicate with Seraphina that I'd like for her to, get closer. Obviously.
Yeah, bring us in closer.
Right. Kit Kat.
Please throw V. It'd be so fun.
Machine, what's
Don't listen to me.
You're 20 feet up. High.
Yeah, I'm 20 feet
Alright,
up.
it's going to fucking pounce on your ass.
That's why I was like, yeah, this is gonna get it killed.
A natural 20, 28.
You'll be okay.
Yeah, that hits.
You take 50 piercing,
Ooh, okay.
3 dex removed out of you.
Damage, and then -3 dex circle.
It lands
Oh,
on
wait.
the ground.
Oh, no, he's not.
It'll use the bonus action Shadow Hop again to you and make its other attack. 21 to hit.
Yeah.
For 18 piercing and 7 necrotic.
We're so back.
Alright.
All right, now you need to make a DC 25 con save.
2 con saves for your
I'll
spell.
fly down 60
For
feet
Moonbeam.
at angle,
Yeah.
so you can make that Toll Dead attack on it. So I'm like right over top of it, but I'm not gonna.
Saves. I have advantage on this, so give me a second.
You've got Wolcasto.
Wolcaster.
Wolcaster.
Okay,
That's all.
so that's the first one. Nah, it drops.
It's gone.
Ooh.
Served its purpose. Roll me the damage, Caden.
So, I think it goes up if he's already damaged. Is that the total?
It's
that
a,
does
if
that?
it's damage, it's a D12, so it'd be
3d12 for you.
It
Mm-hmm.
won't let me expand it. Sorry.
That's okay. Damn.
Ooh.
As
Yay.
the creature hears bells, its body begins to siege as blood explodes from its eye sockets as it dies. Its brain kind of explodes.
Okay, so I would have flown
Seraphina.
over top of it at 60 feet. So in that case, are we still in initiative? Because
No,
we're
we're
trying
done.
to save V. And
Seraphina, take him
Yeah.
to V quick.
Yeah, I'll
Machini
fly
Misty
to the
steps
ground in a diagonal.
Oh
at the
shit.
same time. Pashini Misty steps, drops, and attacks Naga and
If
V. with
I,
the
like us, have a private channel here, something else happens.
Oh fuck. This is the first. Oh no. I'm
More
bearing
tavern
witness.
Alright.
Hmm.
As you're dead in
Well, I'm
hell,
supposed
the
to-
rules is restricted of souls. You're brought up to an imp. Nope, Pashina, get out of here.
Yeah, get out of here. Yeah, get out of here.
Brought to an imp. As his imp seems fit to reach his hands. Well, greetings and salutations. Seems you died on hell. I could bring you back, of course, but it will come at a cost. It seems like you have a soul worth taking, and I don't want your soul to be lost in the river Styx for the rest of your life. I can bring you back, but you'd be working for me.
And who exactly are you?
I'm assuming in this like incorporeal space, V is like he
You
has
just-
his body and it's
you
like
don't
not
have
dead and everything.
your body is
or-
a soul, basically. You have an orb yourself.
I'm like a little wisp.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
My name is not important for the time being. I like to keep myself rather, quiet for the time being until we get to know each other. I can give you a second chance on life, but there's always a cost, of course, with that. As he begins to reveal a parchment revealing with golden ink. Just sign here, and we can bring you back. But, die again, it'll owe you a cost. I'd say a fraction of your soul. Until you have nothing left. Until you're just a husk, like everything else here. Wouldn't you want a second chance? Depending if you wish to never come back. I'm sure you have plenty of friends then waiting for you to come back.
Hmm. Oh goodness. Ooh.
Basically, this contract means I own your soul. But you can pay it off, of course. 150
What exactly?
souls must be delivered to me. Either in soul coins or bodies. And with this signed contract, you'll get your soul back and be a free man once more. We both win.
Oh.
But if you die on this contract, you lose half your soul to me. And the more you lose, eventually, you'll become a greater creature than you could ever be. But I wouldn't have... Ideally, you wouldn't have yourself in there anymore. I guess you could say you'd be a fallen angel. Forever corrupted.
Sorry.
Oh gosh.
Hmm.
Your friends can't help you. They are too far into the hell at this point. They think they can resurrect you. They can resurrect a corpse, but not you.
Ugh. I've died once before, and my soul was given back to me on the promise of me doing things for them.
Yes, I have your records right here. As he pulls out a cart.
Oh, yes, excellent criminal record, I know.
Yes, your folder's quite large, honestly. You've lived a long life and done a lot of great deeds in your life. But to do more great deeds, you could easily do much more. The souls don't have to be good people. They can be bad people. As long as it's a soul.
Do I get to make the decision of what souls to give you, or are they just siphoned out of the people I eliminate?
Oh, that's a good idea. I should add that to the list.
Oh, damn it!
Yes, it'll be siphon every time you kill somebody. Yes, that's a good one.
Oh,
But some creatures don't have souls here. And it'll be hard to get. You'll have to even earn soul coins to potentially pay off your dues. There's no breaking this pact. Once you're in it for life. Depending if you have means of a wish spell, but that may not completely diminish your count, I guess. Depending
Yeah,
if you
you'll
wish
always have your
100
call.
souls of people to die for you, then so be it.
I've lived a very selfless life.
That's
The
what I
people
want.
that I've... Yes, the people I've protected. The things that I've done to reconcile the crimes that I've done. It's... always working for someone else. It feels different when you actually have a greater cause for it. The people, the gods, even, that gave me my life back. I owe everything to them.
Gods.
And I can't let...
They won't help you here.
I mean, perhaps me... The only reason I was down here was to help another. My needs don't exactly matter. Not when I have a new lease on life.
Then why
Acting
won't you
so
take this new lease on life? You can rejoice a long life here and fight for whatever you damn deem for it, as long as you pay me the soul coins I require. If you don't pay me it, I'm gonna take what I want.
Because at the end of a selfless life, I'm not alone.
And V's going to like smack the pink, the pen and everything in front of him like off of whatever table is there. He doesn't quite have eyes anymore, but they're burning through whoever he's talking to.
You're one of those paladins. Ugh. I can't help you then. If you don't want to take my due, it seems like the one over there, as you see that, as he points your face towards the mirror, you can see Bashini. She has a weapon that wants to feed. And it seems like your soul is next on its chopping blocks. Tick tock, tick tock. Do you want to become one fused with a demon, or be your own person again? And rejoice in the life. And finish your quest, of course.
Well, either way, I'm stuck to a demon. I might as well be closer to my friends, at least.
Well, you're talking to somebody who can actually talk to you. I don't think that one's gonna talk to you. I think you're gonna be tortured for the rest of your days. Plus, we can be buddies, of course. As long as you pay me. I might be able to help you. If you don't seem to pay me and you don't want to see fit and work around this situation, I'm sorry. Payment has to be due. You get a year of your life to pay me this. 1 year in hell. Which is practically like 100 years in the material world. 1 year to get as many souls as possible. You're on the blood war front. I'm sure you killed many demons that have souls, devils, or even potentially getting a juicy bounty of souls to free your existing contract. Depending if you're selfless, then I could see where that could help. A soul like yours, a warrior soul, is worth 20 soul coins at least. But I want you to use those 20 soul coins to triple or quadruple it. I'm taking a risk here, of course, you know.
Sorry. Oh, God.
I mean, at the very least, I was able to find the object of my quest. Being as I am now, and if I'm revived again through more sinister means, I doubt that I'll even be who I am now. I have quite the willpower, but Unfortunately, if I lose myself, that means I won't be living up to the people that brought me back the first time. I don't exactly mind being tortured if it means I get to stay out of your grimy hands.
Well, I'm sorry, bub. You die in hell. This is the punishment to be in hell. You could be in worse cases, be locked away forever like a princess, and eventually eaten by one of the devil lords as sustenance. I'm giving you an opportunity, friend. An opportunity to live and fight another day. You won't be cursed or changed. All that you'll remember is this deal. And remember, you have time that is ticking. Of course, you could certainly just allow yourself to pass on to the afterlife, which you won't in hell. I'm sorry. You're not in Mount Celestia. Gross. Ugh.
I didn't exactly expect to have a easygoing life after taking my steal. You know, if I do one thing that's selfish, it's to do what I can to be who I am. I've fought for others for decades, repenting for sins. And now at the end of my rope, when I'm so close to my quest, at the very least I was able to see the High Priestess's daughter again. But I don't want her to see
Hey,
me
was she hot by
delving into
chance?
something that I'm not. She's stronger than I am. I barely had a chance of completing this quest. I knew I'd die. And I'm okay with that, because I am a warrior.
Well, if you want to die, so be it. You don't have to sign, but trust me, bub. You would be a great asset to the Nine Hells. You could reach the stars and win a new life. You could potentially be a great asset across here and live a long, prosperous life. But, you know, it sounds like you made up your mind. I better roll up the scroll then.
Yep.
Right, well, if you change your mind, I'm sorry you can't contact me anymore. Sounds like...
Unfortunately, I don't have a body anymore.
Yeah. Well, I hope that demon thing enjoys you.
Me too.
Alright, I'll bring Pashini now in here. Alright, Pashini, you've been brought in here now.
Hello.
As your compatriot would love to taste the soul before it's vanquished away. As your buddy can reach at great heights than anybody else. But it's up to your buddy if you wish to allow this buddy to enjoy by soul. By a decline the potential of coming back by a simple devil creature. He wishes the Diag warrior's death, but Vi wants to die. But it seems fit. It is up to you if you wish to purge across his body, Bishini, with your newfound friend. Depending if you resist against his urge.
Pashini's not going to resist. She will do it.
Drive the blade. Drive it into his chest. Quickly before they see.
Pashini lifts up Jackal and she just swings.
The blade swings right into the chest of Vi. Vi, what's your last words? As you begin to see yourself upon your dark eyes, your body's long dead, but you get to showcase your after body dying. Mm-hmm. The last words in the afterlife as the imp says goodbye.
Right. I was hoping I got some last words. Perfect. Sorry, what is happening for Pashini visually? Is there like a soul that she can see being like physically siphoned into the blade, or like, something of that nature?
She sees she will see it as the blade will absorb it into it.
Right. Is it like when you kill a dragon in Skyrim, it just kind of like, You know?
It's kind of like Lich King style, where the blade just siphons into like a soul of a person into it.
Okay, cool. I guess in those fleeting moments that V has, and I'm sure Jackal will be able to taste it as he absorbs the soul. There is a lot of celestial energy inside of V. He was like essentially like almost an avatar or an acolyte for celestials. So as all of this is being siphoned into Jackal, he'll just like whisper final words.
Tell Seraphina, I'm sorry.
And then he just gets slurped up like a noodle.
Ah, the great power. It courses through me. I feel alive and stronger. As you watch the blade grow, it grows in one size longer or larger.
Are you gonna help me now?
Yes.
I gave you a good soul.
I will help you. For now, until you feed me once more. This will suffice. This new power and strength. As inside the blade, Vi, he has your strength now. As he evolves his former body, his soul evolutionally grows. So he basically has your soul, and he begins to use that soul to strengthen his own body. So when he does get his real body back, he has the power of Vi inside his body.
Oh, that makes... Ooh, he's gonna have, like, Dark Angel wings and shit. That's gonna go crazy.
But right now, he's like a soul. Trapped in a blade. Alright, we'll get back to the channel, as, do you need a new character sheet, I'm guessing?
No. I will resend you my backup character sheet, like, picture, though.
Okay.
I'll text you the name and everything. But I already have the character ready, thankfully.
Alright, well, I'll jump back in the channel. Boop.
Can make their balls like inflate 2 times the size and like with them. They can turn them into like fucking parachutes. It's so weird.
Alright, we're back. What is it? The roleplay scene happened because I didn't want you guys to metagame or break the game. Vi had a choice. He declined it. As Bashini saw fit to take advantage of that choice. As you guys see Bashini drain his soul.
She chose to attack V first. She said that she was attacking Naga first.
No, she went for Vi.
Bye-bye.
Oh.
Yeah, he's much squishier. You can see his supple chest. Very stabbable.
As you see that you watch the blade that she has grow in one size larger.
Okay, well, I'm taking my attack of Op because now I see her as an enemy because she's attacking Vi. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try to non-lethally take her out. So, natty 1. I guess I was surprised.
You missed completely.
Oh,
Bashini, how do you react to this?
That is inconvenient.
So, what spells do I have? Do I have polymorph? Yes, I do. I'm going to polymorph Seraphina into a.
That was my reaction. I think we should go. If we're going doing PvP, we should go reroll.
You attacked her. She get reaction back, so that's only fair.
This is just my reaction.
No, this is my sentinel attack. It's a reaction.
Yeah, but she's using her reaction back at you.
You can react to a reaction.
Correct.
You can't react to spell though.
It's roleplay.
Like,
This is all roleplay. This is not combat.
Oh.
Wisdom 18, please, Seraphina.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh,
Seraphina.
A slug?
Yeah.
I don't even have a mob like that, but you body.
Okay, whatever Maltese and whatever it wants to do.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually attack Pashini.
Everybody's just like,
Yeah.
I think Moltooth would Misty Step in front of Pashini protectively.
Oh. All right. You watch that Maltooth as you're gaining your about to attack. As you watch Maltooth just step in front.
This is why we need initiative.
Okay, let's go on initiative then.
Alright,
Already
you wanna
had
fight? We're gonna
initiative.
fight.
Everybody gets to go first before me. I mean, I said I was going to attack, and he's like, "Oh, jump in front." It's like, well,
I know that,
I already
but
attacked.
it meant for roleplay perspective.
I announced attack. That doesn't mean he gets to react as I announce attack.
Well, you can attack if you want.
That's-
I'll allow you to attack Pacini.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's fair. Let's go for an attack.
Okay.
We'll put you back where you were, Maltese.
I'm not trying to be mean. I just.
No, I'm just saying. Go for it.
No, that's reasonable.
All right, I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at Pacini
Oh my god.
at the 5th level.
Oh, you're gonna.
Oh,
Holy
You're
fuck.
gonna kill me.
Alright, go for it.
That would go crazy.
oh. And
Yeah,
you
give
gotta-
myself
a slug.
She's down. I'm already down.
It's so cute. I fucking slug.
Don't even bother rolling damage. I'm down.
Alright, you drop down as roll initiative now as Maltese. You just saw Pacini just get point blasted in her face.
Yeah, I just got headshotted.
Oh my god.
Take off my fist. And initiative. You
As
said.
you're no longer a slug anymore, Serafina.
Huh.
It's a Maltooth. She's attacking party members. We can't allow
That's
that.
true, but she is my little Fey friend. I think I'm having
we
trouble
haven't
clicking
killed her.
initiative.
Daddy.
That's true, but once you start whacking at teammates, you know, where do things start?
Oh, wow. Alright.
I agree. That's why we shouldn't have whacked V.
Hmm. Hey, Red, I think I'm having trouble rolling for doing the group initiative button.
Group initiative
click
button, don't do it. Don't bother. Just roll an initiative in the sheet. It usually bugs.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay,
Oh,
I didn't
I'm
know
Technically, be a
that.
dragon. Sorry, hang on.
Ooh.
It's still... No,
Well, my
token's too big.
initiative is pretty ass since I have no dex to speak of right now.
That's okay. It's better than mine.
Everybody's dex is kind of...
DM, can you make my token one size smaller?
Okay. Boop, 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 boop.
Thank you.
Alright, let me get some music going on here. This is like a life and death PvP situation now.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna quit the campaign after today.
What? You're gonna quit?
What?
Yeah,
Why?
I don't like party members fighting.
It's...
It can cause real life drama, cause people to hold grudges, and I don't like it.
I'm not anticipating this is like a fight to the
This is
death.
not a fight to the death. This is roleplay.
No.
No. I assume we're just
Machini
like
wasn't
gonna
gonna
talk
die.
big and then, you know.
So out of context, Kaden, I'm not trying to metagame my game. Vi was not be able to save. You can't resurrect him in hell.
Oh.
That's the rules of hell. You die in hell, your soul is claimed to hell.
We can't
Oh, so
resurrect
no one
anybody.
can
Cannot
get-
resurrect anybody in hell.
Oh.
You are not on the plane of the material world. Hell, they own your soul. He had a choice of coming back.
Right.
He chose not to. So,
Oh, so if someone tries to revive you, you can only come back if there's a deal.
only if it's... Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's
So
helpful.
I'm not trying to metagame the game, but that's the concept of the game. When people died in the world, and the more you go into the layers of hell, it gets worse and worse and worse. Every domain owns your soul. So Mammoth owns your soul, or you know whoever owned that layer of hell owns your soul.
If you die,
So dying is probably not a good idea. So
Mhm.
buying
I think
diamonds
dying
revives-
rarely being a good idea.
No, because if you decline the demon or whatever, he declined it, didn't want to come back because he's like, I don't want to be, part of this deal. Then, ideally, I allowed Pacini to take the deal instead of my soul being trapped forever in a prison.
The
Yeah,
person
I
being
just
Jackal.
Alright, yeah. I will further illuminate that everything that happened was consensual from, just from V's perspective,
Yeah,
of course.
I allowed him to
Role-playing
choose
and
his own
everything.
path, so I don't want you to quit the game cadence just because of that. It's
Right,
part
like-
of the world.
Like me and Pashini, no grudges, no nothing like that. Yeah, sorry.
Like,
Most
I'm
people
I'm
do
maybe
sorry
hold
if
I
it
grudges.
looked that way, that we were just hating each other.
They've been playing for a long time, actually. They haven't held the grudges yet.
no.
Mhm.
I would never do anything that another player did not agree with.
Yeah, no, I always allow my
Never.
players to decide their fate.
Mhm.
I
And
will
sometimes you
never-
just gotta smack somebody you disagree with. You know?
Yeah, the only grudge I hold is against Red.
Yeah,
Okay.
we hold grudges against that guy. Yeah.
But if you
I
feel like
I
you want to
hate
quit the
PvP.
game, you're welcome to. But I'm just saying, this is the world we're playing in. We're playing the 9 Hells. It's not an easy campaign. If we're playing in a material world, Resurrection would be fine. But in this realm, it's hell. It's like the 9 Hells. I don't know how evil you can go down the road. Your spells are getting corrupted. People are changing their alignments. People are killing each other. It happens.
Hmm.
This isn't nearly as traumatizing as a Strahd.
I'm sure.
I wake up in cold sweats sometimes.
All right.
Yeah.
All right,
The legendary
Pashini.
Strahd
Okay, we'll go back
campaign.
to you're down, Dead Safe Whisper.
Yeah, give me a second.
How do you roll a whisper?
You can do it. You can do it on the left-hand side. There is a, you know where the dice table is, the D20 dice. You can see GM roll. Click on that. There is one in the character sheets as well. All right. What do you do, Caden? As you
Oh
point?
god, you guys rolled. Everybody rolled horrible initiatives.
Because their dex is nerfed.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody got hit by dex.
Oh yeah, everybody's dex. This is horrible.
I rolled an 8, and I'm like, oh, I guess I'm last.
Uh.
All right, so I guess I'm just gonna say what I already said, and just kind of, I'm gonna cast. Do I want to cast?
Do you have spare the dying?
I do.
You could spare the dying on Pashini and take her body further away and be like, Maul, I'm not harming her. We just can't have her attacking our party members.
Oh yeah, that was my point of that. I mean, maybe I didn't use a level 5, but I wanted to make a point.
Well, you didn't understand the whole concept, and I get that. I don't want to like tell everybody what's going on in the game all the time, because then there's no story, right? But now you know. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's important, you know. Obviously, from a table perspective of people playing together, it's, you know, it's important that everyone knows that everything that goes on is because the players want it to happen.
Yeah, it's full
you know
consent.
what I mean?
I don't ever let the player just die because I said so. No.
Yeah. Yeah. I just don't like us attacking each other. It just really pisses me off. I don't like it in any game, really. I hate.
Of course, no. I don't think we ever
Oh,
done
yeah,
PvP
I
like
hate
that.
it.
I think we've always just done like at the end of the campaign we do an arena for fun to see who's strongest. Just
Yeah.
for fun.
Oh, that's fun.
But besides
That would
that,
be cool. Yeah.
PvP doesn't happen in my games. This is roleplay PvP. If people are trying to kill somebody, then no, that's against the law. But if
Yeah.
your character Caden is trying to purposely kill Pashini, then that's on you.
No, I'm trying to stop it. I don't. I like I
Right.
said, I loathe it.
All right. Then what do you do on your turn, Cadence? How to dissolve?
I think it's a great idea to spare the dying, so I will spare the dying on Bashini. So I
Alright.
don't. Again, I don't want any of us to die. So I'll cast that on her. I guess she doesn't have a choice.
Not really.
And I don't know how this works.
She's just there.
So I guess you're just like unconscious.
You're just stabilized automatically. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And I say, good. Now can we please sort this out with no more violence?
What do you say, Maltooth?
Having been very disturbed by Pashini getting light beam roasted, but recognizing that there was an escalation. I don't know, Pashini, how much do I know about, how much does Maltooth know about Jackal?
Jackal's now on the ground next to your feet, Maltooth.
Ooh, I don't want to touch that.
Oh.
Would Maltooth have read Ika's diary at all?
That's a good question. Would I have had it? Because you would have.
Yeah, because Pashini's given you Ika's
Probably.
bag, which has a journal and stuff in it. She just
Does he know how to
hasn't
read?
taken it
That's a really good question. Hey, lizards are people too. I've got.
What's your
It has
I've
pretty
got only.
drawings of Lucius and Moltooth and just stuff.
It's
in
up
it
to you
from,
if your
like,
character
I've
had
got
read her diary. I don't know if he's very, a library kind of individual, likes books and stuff, but I don't know. Maybe you like storybooks.
I mean, less storybooks and more being nosy,
Yeah.
Yeah, then you probably read about what
Super duper
Jackal
bored.
is, kind of, a little bit.
So, Moltooth, you would know that Jackal is trying to regain his body, and that he needs souls to do it.
And there's some like deal that might happen
Yeah.
between you and him.
You
Got
would
it.
Also
also
know from general
you would also
interactions.
Yeah.
Because
that
Seraphina knows.
Very, very evil weapon, and if you touch it,
Yeah.
it will take you over because
Yeah.
Seraphina has iterated this before. That's an evil weapon that will try to take you over.
Yeah, well, the good thing
one
is she
thing-
has wisdom, so because it's 20 wisdom check.
Yeah, it's a big wisdom check. One thing Moltooth will know is Jackal and Ica were a thing.
Oh,
So
when he
you
had a
know
body.
Yeah. Oh no, this is while he was still a weapon. But Jackal
Oh, by
and
a
Ica,
thing you mean like they were in
they liked each other a lot, and Jackal would really like to get Ica back. And whether or not that is in weapon form or as back into his normal form, he will try to get Ica back, which is why he needs sort of Pashini in the party.
He's basically using you to get what he wants, basically. That's
Yes.
like most weapons usually in D&D, like that are sentient.
And you would
Yeah, that
probably
makes
also
sense.
know that Pashini kind of wants Jackal so she can survive the Hells. To find her friend to get Ica. So it's sort of a mutual thing at the moment for both of them. They're just dealing with it.
Did just completely nosh on V's corpse. I suppose I wouldn't be wildly upset about that, having just met V, and having sort of a pact with Pashini anyway. I think he'll look warily at Seraphina and Caden and just raise his maul, but not non-threateningly, just to create some space. Seraphina, you know, the weapon is cursed. You've known her behavior has been a little odd these last few weeks. I think how about we just simmer down, and see if we can talk about this calmly. And are you still touching? I guess you had to spare the dying as a touch spell.
Yeah, it doesn't say how long.
It's
She's unconscious for 1d4 hours, unless somebody heals her.
I would like to get her away from here before healing her. This situation's kind of buns.
This is
Yeah,
very
just try to
important.
kill
Would
her.
you be taking Jackal with you? Because
We
You
can't
wouldn't
leave that
be
thing here.
right? You're
No,
leaving
I haven't
him
picked it up
on the
yet.
ground. Okay.
We have to. I would want to take it though. Is it only skin contact?
It's any. I don't know. DM would have to rule it.
Technically, Pashini's still alive, so it's still connected to
the weapon itself is within radius contact, so it can try to force you to use it.
Oh.
Wow.
But right
Well,
now,
that's kind
Pashini's
of that
not
ship
dead. It
sailed
doesn't
then.
see fit, and Pashini actually did something good for it for a change, and now it kind of likes her because it was fed for the first time in a good few centuries.
Yeah, good. Imagine being hungry for 200 years. I'd tweak out too.
Vi's soul is worth like 20 souls. That's what the imp said.
Oh gosh.
This good boy.
So being fed like that filled him up, and it made his blade get bigger.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
Graphic. I'll take my cloak
Yeah,
off and pick up Jackal, and then
You're trying to grab
also will
Jackal?
shoulder. No, I mean we can't leave it here.
So
Well, we are not leaving it here. I can deal with it.
you grabbing it now, or no? You're leaving it on the ground.
I'll leave it on the ground for now, but we should figure out what we're gonna do with that before we leave.
We're gonna be at
I will though pick up Pashini, and I'll look to Seraphina. I'll say we should, in any case, leave for this and other reasons. That was a long fight. I can imagine someone may investigate. Do we have the time to destroy the pillar?
Well, we will need to deal with it. Either way, I'm going to try and revive our companions while I still have time. This is really important. Would there been a visual of these souls being destroyed?
You did see his soul being siphoned into the blade.
Okay, so I would have been like, I'm sorry, V. I was too late. And I'm going to go up to Naga, and I am going to try and cast Revivify. Because it's not going to work,
Aiden's
but
just visibly
I'm going to try and
shaking
cast
about
it.
it.
Alright, you do that. As the diamond isn't spent, actually. It gets rejected.
Oh, sweet.
I still use a spell slot.
Yeah, use the spell slot, but the diamond does not be consumed. Because it doesn't seem like diamonds can do anything here, for some reason.
Seraphina is very perplexed by this. I don't know. It didn't work. I don't know if it's this place or she doesn't want to be revived, but it's not working. Kaden, I don't know what to do.
I mean, it looked like you cast it right. I'm not sure what can be done. I mean, is Naga's soul just gone? It's just what's happening. We're attacking each other, we're killing each other, we're siphoning each other's souls. I don't know what's going on right now.
Well, I know it's the deal of this blade.
It's always this blade. Let's just destroy it and be done with it.
There is no way to destroy it, but I may be able to put it in stasis for a time. Is there any way you can bolster my resistances? Add a character, is there any way you can bolster my saving throws?
Your saving throw? I have resistance. Let me see what that does. What do you need? What do you need? Saving throws, guidance.
I am going to attempt to swallow it to put it in. I'm going to attempt to essentially put it in my alternate realm that I hold within my gullet.
Oh. So I have protection from good and evil.
It's currently actually I might have dropped at this point. Actually, no, it's still been within a minute because of Naga. I wouldn't have been able to cast it at all.
The target has saving throws against the relevant effect. Oh, charmed or frightened.
Yeah, no. Actually, it would. Is Jackal charm effect for taking over? DM?
It is a charm effect, ideally, yeah. But it's kind of like a curse, too. It's like a mix of both. So...
Alright, well, I still have the spell up. I'm going to try and put it
Oh, here we
in
go.
stasis. Yep.
Here we go. I have enhanced abilities.
No,
How
that
do
doesn't
I-
work on saving throws, sadly.
No.
It does.
It doesn't. Enhanced
Oh
ability.
no,
only does
ability
ability
checks.
doesn't.
My bad. It's
But
ability checks.
while
I'm sorry.
Protection of Good and Evil is still up on Seraphina, Seraphina is going to try and take Jackal and swallow it.
Alright, give me a wisdom save, DC 20.
Okay.
God.
It's gonna be at advantage because of the protection. Is it? I don't know.
Your aura? Yeah, it's saving throw.
No, that because of protection from good and evil, would that be an advantage for
No,
the saving
It does.
throw?
No. That doesn't work that way.
Okay. 26.
Yes.
What are you
Swallow
doing?
Nice.
As you hear the voice, let me go! As you
He
can
is
finally
now
hear
safely
Shackle's
within my
voice for the
alternate dimension.
first time in your head. As you swallow his body. No! Just disappears.
Well, he is now contained for now, and
I'm gonna
hopefully his
walk
evil
up.
influence on Puccini will be rescinded.
As you did that, I'm gonna kind of walk up and look you in your eyes. Can I do some sort of insight check or something to see if she's changed at all? Is she
No,
still herself?
She's still the same, but she needs to change.
Okay, well
I
then.
promise you, it did not. I managed to resist its power, Caden. Nothing has changed. I'm gonna go ahead and transfer back into my normal form. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. I tried to avoid that form. You now know a very powerful secret of mine, Caden. I would like it if you didn't tell others, if that's possible.
You keep your mind when you're in that form? Are you the same person?
I am the same person, yes.
And that's all that matters to me.
That is fair. It can be useful, as you've seen, to try and avoid combat, even though our two companions have died. I'm gonna start looting our companions.
Tell me what you guys have on your loot, so they can know what to take and what to not
Oh,
take.
great.
Because if it's
You can take. I have 7 sets of shackles.
God.
I have. That's it. Also, Maltese autograph.
I have those healers that you gave me. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so I'm not
Actually-
able to take any of their mundane, regular items. That is
No,
correct.
the
DM?
stuff that they start with, the stuff that they started in the game
Yeah.
with, no.
Okay.
Unfortunately. Actually, I lied. There's only 6 sets. Just in case anyone was getting in there. There's only 6 sets of iron shackles available. One of them is being used to bind Naga and V together.
That makes the scene all the more grim to
Yeah.
look at. Yes.
How much in total do your guys' bodies weigh?
Oh. Here you go.
Base weight
Wow.
and then equipment weight, they're 2 different ones.
You might actually. Can you give me permission for Naga's character sheet
Yeah.
if it's still alive?
Yeah, it's still there.
Surely he didn't already delete it.
Right.
No.
It was there at the beginning. Okay.
Sweet.
I
Okay.
didn't delete them if you're not
I couldn't see it on my screen.
No, you never had permission.
It's okay.
If it wants to load.
Yeah. We're loading a lot. We got a popped out Chrome tab. We got another Chrome tab running this module. We got. It's crazy.
Crazy.
I mean, I'm just looking. I would probably just strip off all of their armor and shit.
Yeah, I'm a few 100 pounds with armor on.
V is also. I think he's like high 100s, and then he had nothing else really in terms of equipment.
Yeah.
He's just like 180,
I honestly didn't
190
want
pounds.
V to die, so I tried to give him an ultimatum, but he didn't want it.
Right.
Oh, but you're okay with that?
I don't care. I'm not gonna do this. Right.
You said
No,
your character
I
was already. I don't think we should have taken the deal, Naga.
Absolutely not.
See.
Yeah. Oh well. I mean, I would have loved to play like an Oathbreaker-esque V as like his Celestial slowly gets corrupted. He gets like a black wing. Like that would be awesome. But there'd be too much conflict.
It would tarnish your character, yeah.
Yeah. Fortunately, he went down like a badass.
Yeah, I just
That
got
Steel and
that.
Strike, he peaked. And I was like, I'm okay now.
Yeah,
I got one crit Steel and Strike, it's over.
I think I made Naga like. She was beefy. I think I made her like 200 pounds or something like
Yeah,
that.
sorry, our character sheets aren't loading. But a
Yeah.
lot. In total, it'd be like 500 pounds.
Yeah.
And then at the day, it's
Okay.
playstyle,
I
really.
don't have room. I'm gonna go ahead and briefly
going to
change back
fucking
into
swallow
dragon
me?
form and swallow V. Actually, I'm gonna. I am just gonna. I don't. We don't have time for this now. But I want to
We're-
at least send their bodies off in some better manner than being devoured by the creatures of the hells.
Yeah, that's fair. This is a 2-for-1 deal at the moment. The shackle still stands.
At that point, I was. Oh god,
Somebody's
yeah,
just
I would fucking cut off V's
shackle.
hand and slide off the shackle.
Okay, that's great.
Whoa, let's get a little morbid around here.
Well, there's no time. We have to destroy this pillar, and then we have to get the fuck out of here and take a rest before we try and deal with the last one. I'm gonna go ahead and, yes, swallow V in my dragon form, then turn into my regular form. I will carry Naga's body on my own. I should be able to handle that. Let us, Maltooth, Caden, and myself, we can attack until it seems weakened, and then we'll use the barrels on this to destroy it at the last minute. And then we can take a short rest somewhere far away from here.
Thank God.
Does that sound like a manageable plan to everyone?
Yeah.
Well, there are worse things to do, I suppose.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and like whack the pillar till it's at like half health or.
Yeah, you guys
3/4 of
eventually
health.
you have bombs, right? Still or no?
Huh?
You have bombs. The
We
crate?
still have the bombs. Yeah. What we're gonna do is we're gonna whack it till it seems like it's on the verge, and then use bombs to blow up the rest
Okay.
from a distance, so we don't have to risk it attack.
Yeah. You learned your lesson.
falling
It makes
on us,
sense, right? As you
Yeah.
explode it, and it kind of demolishes and destroys the entirety of
Right.
it kind of cinders. As you can see, the balancing act
what is-
of lots of like liquid spills onto the ground. The river Styx that flows around here. As you see it splash, it's unable to hold its stability as there's one pillar left.
Okay. Let us go try and find a safe place to rest for an hour, and I suppose I can heal Pashini once. She can't attack Naga's soul. She can't destroy Naga's soul without Jackal, so.
Thankfully. Should we return to the town, or?
No, we
too
cannot
far
do
away.
that now. We have to finish
far
our
away.
finish our mission.
Finish our task. Okay. Just try to find a secure place.
Yeah, you guys
Secure
en route
enough
to the-
for an hour's rest. Yes.
Yeah.
allow it. You do find like kind of a ramshackle area of trees and kind of swamp-like. Finding a husk of a tree to kind of hollow into, big enough for a party of 6.
I'll use my free use of Find Steed to summon Rakathar, so I can put Naga's body on Rakathar for now.
Did anybody cast spells during that
So-
battle? Roll me d20s.
20. That was for Rakathar, and that was for Revivify.
Oh, wait,
do
all my health,
cantrips
hold on.
count? Didn't
3 d20s.
Cantrips don't count. They can't get
No, only that can be
corrupted.
corrupted.
I think I already rolled for Sickening Radiance.
It's
And
for, oh, sorry. I thought
Eldritch
you were done.
Smite doesn't count. Sorry, go ahead.
I thought you were done. I'm sorry, Maltooth.
No, it's all good.
Before we take our short rest, I would want Pashini to heal up as much as possible.
Yeah.
We go into
Well, I
this,
think we
so
should have
I
a
would.
conversation as well.
Yes, we do.
Probably.
So once we find the secure place, I'm gonna go ahead and touch her and give her 1 hit point from lay on hands. Pashini, are you awake now?
No! Let me sleep.
No. Oh, well, we do have an hour to rest, yes.
Alright, we'll take a quick 5-minute
I'm
break.
just gonna kind of like. Yeah, sure, we can take a break.
Take a 5-minute break as we reconvene back here. As you guys take a short rest, there is no encounters that happen, so you guys can replenish yourselves for the short rest itself.
Oh man.
For our new characters, they won't be introduced during this battle because it doesn't make any sense. Why would they be here?
Right, of course.
That'd be
Since
funny.
you guys were the only
You
ones
guys
to
just
take into the public quest.
you guys just like stumble out of the swamp and they're like, "Hey,
Yeah, it doesn't work that way.
you guys
Hey,
seem cool."
Yeah, what are you
and keep
doing
in
down
mind,
here in
we
this
all
very
look like Leox
specific
this entire
zone?
time.
Huh?
Keep in mind, you guys, we all still look like Leox.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Leox did this. Fuck Leox. Hashtag.
Leox fighting
you
himself.
do notice on the short
Leox
rest,
draining Leox's
Bashini
soul.
doesn't seem to be feeling great. As whatever the short rest done, she doesn't get any benefits from it.
16.
Interesting.
That's probably not good.
Yeah.
God, I'm rolling like ass. Okay, plus 11. That's something.
If you roll your hit dice, you. Oh, it is giving me the +4. Never mind.
Yeah, normally I would have asked Fashini to use the healer's kits, but... Oh, how many healer's kits do you have on you, Naga? No,
Naga had 5.
Naga had 5. Okay, I'll go ahead and put those back in my inventory for now. I imagine during this whole thing, we're just kind of like really awkwardly sitting around and like kind of like giving each other super awkward glances the entire time.
Yeah, absolutely. That got a little bit intense towards the end.
I did not
And
like
it's also extra stupid because we all look like Leox. Oh, you're so right.
I didn't even think about that.
Jesus
Literally
Christ.
We're like all twin brothers.
Well, Seraphina would be a really tall, beefy Leox.
Does the seeming transfer over to your dragon form? Like, does it just look like a massive bewinged
No,
kind
Leox
my
in the
character-
sky?
In my dragon form, I would be too large.
Yeah, that's true.
Leox.
That would be
Or
funny
I would
though.
do that, or I would have looked like a 10-foot, 15-foot, a 10-foot tall Leox.
Oh my
He was
god.
on all fours. That would have been really strange.
Rawr.
That kind of
10-foot
really
tall
jumps
Leox
the
just
shark.
crawling
Like,
around in all
someone,
fours and somehow flying through the air.
someone staring in, like watching security cam footage, is gonna feel like that would maybe make them jump the shark. There's no way Leox can transform into some massive flying creature.
So then the
And
question is, since she...
Leox's neck would have like extended when I went out to grab Maltooth.
Oh, actually sounds
All
deeply
kinds of
uncanny
weird
valley. Man. I mean, I suppose it is a level 5 spell. It's pretty chonky relative to the other disguise spells.
Yeah, so it would depend. Does seeming what's your DC for seeing through it?
It's my spell DC, which is a 20. The
Oh, you have to choose a form that has the same basic arrangement of limbs. Okay.
yeah.
I would have had an extra set of limbs. So
Ooh, with the
Oh.
wings, that's true.
so I would have failed on my dragon form.
It's
So
probably
then
for
whenever
the
you turn
best.
back, does she get it back when she turns back?
Once I turn back, I look like Leox now.
Oh, I would assume so, because it just says it works for 8 hours, and once you resumed your form, presumably. Unless the DM says differently, that's what I'll assume.
There's dead
I
and
think-
also dead.
Yeah. Yeah. This is a particularly terrible day, I think, for this team, and especially for Maltooth. 2 new friends who are both dead, and now, like...
Oh, and he was your biggest fan.
Someone who recognized my greatness. Does the Dex hits wear off?
It'll probably be a long rest.
That's
usually
what I
how
was
these things
afraid
work.
of. We can just
Either that
not
or
get
greater
hit. I
rest.
think I've got an 8 for armor class now.
Wow, really? Damn.
Yeah, because I'm down to 4 Dex.
Okay, so if you're down to 4 decks, you have half plate, right?
Yeah. And I've got a cloak of protection.
Half plate is 15 plus dex. So it would be 15 minus
3.
4? Minus 3.
Welcome back, crazy crew.
But you have a dex of 4, right?
12 plus 1. Huh? I have a dex of 4, yeah.
Yeah, so you have 12 AC and then plus 1, so...
13. That's not
It's
too bad.
back. Your dex is back to normal. It comes back on a short rest.
Oh. Okay, cool.
Oh, okay.
Short or long rest, it says.
Pashini doesn't seem to benefit from any of it. Okay, so she's still at, like, really low health then.
Yeah,
Still at 1 HP.
this is what she had mentioned to me, so I'm going off by what she wants.
Pashini, you seem to still be, despite our rest, still at very low health.
Yep.
Do you need a potion? I have extra potions I can use. Are you unable to heal?
I can't heal, and I can only do tiny bits of magic now. Pashini's, you just see Pashini just looking around like she's looking for something.
Can I make it? Can I make an insight check? Does she like seem like? Is this like a curse from Jackal, or is this she's being stubborn and she is acting like she's can't do anything without him?
Yeah, you can, like.
Okay, I'll make an insight check, I guess.
Literally, she is just very confused, very tired. She looks very sickly. Like, she is not playing this on. This is like her actually being a little just her. Almost like she just can't. The druid magic that she once had, it's like almost just gone. It's just very minimal.
What? Wow. Okay, well, I mean, I'm sure we're all resting, sitting here kind of awkwardly, but you can tell Caden's really just beside himself, upset. So he's just sitting there, just really, really upset. And then you hear he starts talking, but more kind of a lighter voice than he normally uses, less gruff maybe. And he's like, I'm not gonna really. I changed my voice a little bit, I guess. Pashini, we're really upset. We're sorry that we had to do what we did, but we felt it was the best way to just put this all down and stop what looked like was becoming something where we might start hurting each other. We're sorry that we had to hurt you, and please know it won't happen again. You see kind of some tears kind of go down Caden's cheek. Or maybe you can, I don't know. But so you can tell, like, you know, Caden's just beside himself, upset that he had to like hurt a party member, someone that he trusts. You know, we've saved each other's, we've healed each other, saved each other, so he's just like beside himself, upset.
But she just turns to go, she's like, you don't need to cry. It's okay. Just things happen and things get a little bit stressful. And look, I'm sorry that was very, very scary, but couldn't really control myself.
Can I make an insight check on that?
Yes, you can.
Stop making me break character.
Where's my deception? You believe her.
I believe her. Well, Pashini, I can understand that. Jackal is an evil sword and, well, evil weapon. And I knew from the moment I laid eyes on it, I knew that it had the power to possess people.
Caden wants to believe,
Now it is
so.
in a safe spot. We will have to figure out how to deal with that later. Pashini, if you need some assistance, here's a You look like you could go down with it. One hit. Here's a greater health potion.
She will drink the greater health potion. It doesn't work.
No.
This might be some type of curse.
She...
I think this is some type of curse probably brought on by Jackal not being here. Caden, do
What
you
is
still
a jackal? Who is
What do you
Jackal?
mean?
Do I know? Do I know Jackal?
We know that her sword was called Jackal, yeah.
Would I have?
I guess
I have
everyone would have gotten the "Don't touch the evil sword" talk from Seraphina. Maybe.
Yes, Seraphina and Pashini have fought over this a few times.
Okay.
And we know that it's called Jackal because Pashini has referred to it as Jackal many times.
Yeah.
We could try remove curse. If
Remove
you would
curse
be,
would remove attunement to a cursed item, yes.
but if Jackal's as powerful as what it sounds like, I'm not sure. Or would Pashini even want this? I still respect her and you know what she wants to do.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know why it just closed. That's Discord for you. Even after you pay for it.
Pashini, me and Caden especially are concerned about the matter of you're attuned essentially to this cursed weapon. We are worried it's affecting your alignment and ability to make judgments. I think Caden is asking if you could try to break that attunement to this cursed item.
Well, Jackal really likes Aika, and he really wants Aika back. I really like Aika back, so I kind of need Jackal. So, as much as I know you guys don't like him, but maybe I could have a chat with him to not attack you guys when you're down.
Thing is, it's an evil sword. I don't necessarily believe anything it says.
Yeah, well, you weren't there when you were traveling with Aika before she got Jackal, and then when she had Jackal. They worked together very, very well. And to be honest, I think Aika made him a little soft. But now that she's gone, he's sort of gone back into his ways, and I'm trying to reunite them.
Reunited.
Reunite.
Y'all be singing a lot of song quotes tonight. Singing a lot of song quotes. But
Well, at least with this last pillar, we don't necessarily have to. We just have to get within 150 feet of it. Caden has to cast Earthquake, and then we have to fuck off out of there. Hopefully we won't even have to get into any type of altercation. Pashini, you are obviously too weak to do anything. I don't know what to do about Jackal at this time. I'm not sure
You go.
Jackal... I cannot agree to give back Jackal if you're going to be using it to consume our souls. After we die.
Well, maybe I can talk to him to not do that for your souls. Unless they're our enemy.
Yes, I'm fine with him consuming the souls of our enemies.
I don't know if I'm fine with it, but I'm not, you know, I won't stop it. I won't stand in the way.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna get any better without it. So, it's... See, I can only do this. And she druid crafts, and it's just like... It's a very pathetic druid craft of vines. That's like nothing. It's just like...
Well, I still have to believe that this is some manner of curse put upon you by the sword. Because before the sword, you were still able to do all these things.
Yeah, because my focus was this.
And she brings out a star map.
It's now, my focus is not the star map anymore.
So we could potentially cast Remove Curse on you, and you'd be able to regain all of your powers without Jackal.
I don't think that would work. Jackal is very particular. Well, okay. Jackal likes to keep his wielder, meaning which he is never gonna let go until that wielder dies and their soul gets absorbed by him and then somebody else picks him up. It's why he'd usually only have people for like 6 months. He had Ica for 5 years. Because he likes her. I'm trying to reunite them because those two were amazing.
I just have a feeling, like, in the back of the mind of Seraphine, it's just like, why did I even purchase this fucking thing? It was locked up for a reason.
Yeah.
This is her story. I'm going up by her, so I haven't modified anything.
You could consider Jackal as a parasite, and you can't get rid of parasite.
Yes, you can. You can burn them out.
Not just
you can
parasite.
take poison. You can do all kinds of things with them.
The only way you'd probably be able to get rid of this if you made a deal with the devil to get rid of it. But then you'd kind of be stuck with another thing. So I weigh my chances up with Jackal.
Quite frankly, I don't believe he has the... I'm not sure his benefits outweigh anything.
Well,
he's just going to continue to try and corrupt you, Pashini.
Yes, he will do that, but I've been very good at fighting him so far. Except for that one time where I've just... a couple of moments ago. But we kind of need a guide in the house. And he knows the house. So we could probably come up with something like a deal. Well, I make the deal. It doesn't include any of you. And he could guide us through the house to where we need to go.
Maybe the situation's almost a good thing because you can use this to kind of help make Jackal more willing so he can be back in your hands to make a deal.
Yeah. But I would actually need him to then make a deal.
What happens, Pashini? Is it a gradual taking control of you? How does this... Can you explain it a little more, please?
Well,
What you know?
all of that I know from Ica. And what I have seen when I used to travel with Ica a long, long, long time ago. Jackal prefers good creatures. AKA you.
And she points at Seraphina.
He likes to corrupt all the really good ones and then makes them completely evil, and then usually he will walk them into a town, try to kill everyone in the town so he can harvest all the souls. And then usually his handler dies because everyone's attacking his handler, and then he gains his handler soul from a really, really dark soul to... yeah.
She's just trying to explain without going into too much detail.
But I mean, does he slowly corrupts you?
Well, with Ica, he never really slowly corrupted her because she already killed a whole bunch of people. She murdered her entire village, so she was already evil, and I think he just liked her because of that.
Oh my goodness.
Says so
Do
in
we
her
have to be
diary.
friends?
Moltooth would know this. Look,
Well, can we maybe we should, as part of the agreement, undo the corruption that he's done towards you so far? Or maybe
he wouldn't
before?
do that. We could probably try to convince him not to control me, but that's something that I would have to have a conversation with him about.
Well, we could.
Look, I was never really good in the first place. I've been a trickster. I killed tiny bugs because they were really annoying. I feed mimics mints so then they grow really, really big and they eat people's houses. But it doesn't mean that I'm going to be super, super evil.
I actually am thinking, like, if you guys go to the next pillar, I'm gonna make Vi, Bloodstone, and Naga play the enemies to see what happens.
Wait, bet? Bet. Sorry, I mean, yeah, sure, that's whatever.
Jackal and I, we haven't actually had a talk to sit down and make a deal. I was controlled just before. And if I make some sort of deal with him, where he helps me, I help him, I know he wants his body back, and I know he wants Ica. I don't know if there's anything else. But I won't know until I get him back. And once I get him back, then I feel a lot better and I can actually be helpful.
I'm not sure I'm okay with it. Maybe if you agree to allowing me to correct the corruption by maybe agreeing to cast a spell with me to help fix the corruption on you before we give him back.
And in the future, if he ever corrupts you again.
I won't agree to the future, but I'll agree to you doing it now. That's the best that I got.
Pashini, your explanation of his evilness didn't really convince me in any way that we should let him help us in any way. He's just going to turn around and try to backstab us.
Then I will make sure when I talk to him, the deal is he doesn't backstab anyone in the party at all. Even when you guys die, your souls will go flutter wherever they go. You will not be touched by Jackal. But then also we get a guide to go through the hells, who would be really helpful. And if there's like a creature we don't know, maybe he knows.
Seraphina is just gonna get on one knee and get her face right next to Pashini and be like, Pashini, can I trust you on this? I don't know if I can.
Cross my heart and hope to die and get eaten by Jackal. And she holds out her hand.
The thing is, I really don't want anyone to be eaten by Jackal.
Look, already cursed to Jackal. Even if you try to remove it, my soul would probably go straight to Jackal. Like, there is no way out. Unless he fully agrees and I fully agree to be separated. It's the only reason Iker is still alive. Oh,
I mean, to be fair, I could... no, Seraphina wouldn't say it. Right now, out of character, Seraphina's literally just thinking about finding a lava pit and just throwing Jackal in.
It wouldn't destroy it, but it would be solidified in obsidian for the rest of its days until someone actually discovers it in a million years.
I thought you said that lava would slowly destroy magical items.
Magical items, yeah, but he's sentient.
Yeah.
So?
He's
he's
considered an artifact.
Oh wow. Jeez.
He's cursed boy.
You would have to destroy that as like the power of a god, or a wish spell could destroy it, but depends on how strong he got. So if he consumes souls, the wish spell won't do shit to him.
Maybe we could get Mammon to do it.
He might actually want to free him, actually, to use him as service.
Probably shouldn't bring the crazy cursed sword to an archdevil, actually.
Having him upon the army would be great. He gets to kill that many people. Souls? An endless war that never ends? That's like a fucking appetizer and a meal put together.
Yeah,
Machini,
perhaps.
She made the weapon, and it was part of her design, so I just kind of went with the flow.
Yeah. I mean, like, out of character, I know you really want this weapon, and you're just playing so you can have the weapon back. If you really want to have the weapon, it's okay, but...
It's good. I'll let you know. So the weapon... This is actually originally how the weapon was designed, because this is from a really old campaign. So there was no way of separating unless you kill the host. And then the weapon ends up transferring to somebody else, or disappears, basically. So that's how how it's designed, because it was designed as like a proper cursed artifact.
Yeah. If we were anywhere but the hell, Seraphina wouldn't even be considering giving it back.
Yeah.
I will promise I'll even do a fate pact right now.
You will do a fate
Jackal.
pact that you will do absolutely in your everything in your power not to harm anyone in our party.
Yes,
even
that's
after we
written.
die. And you will
Yes,
try to
that is-
convince Jackal wholeheartedly of that.
Yes.
And you will allow us to remove the corruption if he ever does manage to corrupt you.
No. I'm the Fae. I make the Fae pact. Everything else I agree to, except for the corruption.
Well, the thing is, I can't agree to it because you might become so corrupted you'll just try to kill us anyway. In some roundabout manner.
Oh, how does a Fey Pact work? I mean, if she makes a Fey Pact that she'll
She can't
die
break it.
before she hurts us, then even if she goes corrupted, wouldn't she just die if she ever tried to hurt us?
Yeah.
Yes,
She
but the
can't do
manner
it.
of Fey Pacts and these type of deals is you can usually find some loopholes in it. And I'm worried if she's evil, then she will try and seek out those loopholes.
How about we add, I cannot use any loopholes.
That seems like a loophole that a Fae would know how to get around.
Fashini just looks at Mo, she's like,
Shut up.
Well, the pact would have to be like, you can't do any hurtful things to the party, even inadvertently, right? Like you can't even like running away from us and we die, that would break the pact. Like any damage to any of us at any point that you might have been able to, no, not even that way. You'd have to say,
You would have to help the party with all of your being for the entirety. For the rest of your...
Fashini looks at Caden's like,
Sadly, that kind of contradicts a possible contract I've made with my friend. So that's the one thing I physically cannot do.
You cannot help the party with all of your being?
No, I can. The problem is, if my friend is not very nice, there's going to be a problem.
you mean Jackal?
What happens if you have
What do you mean?
two Fey Pacts that essentially contradict each other?
Well, one of them's a demon contract, or devil contract. This is a Fae contract.
So how does that work? Would one have to, like, override the other, or...?
I think we need some
That's
sort of
where I don't
magical
know what's gonna
lawyer.
You wouldn't know what happened.
As an
That's kinda
do
why
you
I
want an
need
imp
Jack-
to appear?
We could leave that up to the DM, like, out of character, we could leave that up to the DM to see which would act better, the Fey Pact or the Devil Pact.
They conflict and Pashini just
At
explodes.
the moment, you're on the plane of hell, so the help impact would be more prominent than the Fey Pact.
prominent, yeah.
That makes sense.
That
But
would make
just with
sense.
her friend and not Jackal, right? So I mean,
Yeah.
it would pretty much
This is-
apply in any other way except her friend.
Yes.
So
So that's the
even
loophole.
if you were taken, but Pashini, if you were taken over by Jackal again, would the Fey Pact still extend?
I don't think she's ever
When
been
you
taken
are-
over by Jackal at all.
No, she
Yes,
hasn't.
but
She doesn't know.
Seraphine doesn't know that. Seraphina thinks that she has been. Otherwise, she wouldn't even agree to this because attacking Naga.
I would totally give Bashini a new character sheet. I'm like, we'll play Jackal.
Yes. Seraphine is under the impression that Jackal took Pashini over to
Yeah.
attack V. So she right now is under the impression that Jackal took
Yeah.
Pashini over. If she knew that Pashini did that of her own free will, Seraphina would not trust Pashini worth
Yeah.
shit.
So-
And just immediately not offer the weapon.
Pashini's just like, that is something that I would need to speak to Jackal about. He would have to agree to the Fey Pact that I'm making with you, and I would have to make a deal with Jackal around the same thing for him. And he would have to agree
Well-
not to help the party. Because he's a completely, like, sentient thing. He has his own brain.
But if he's in your body, he couldn't use your body to attack us.
No, I reckon he probably could, so that's why we would have to put into place that he cannot attack the party, whether they're alive or dead.
And he can't.
But this Fey Pact would at least force you
The Fey,
to...
the Fey Pact would stop me and stop my brain from attacking and killing all of you.
What
Right?
about your physical body? Would it stop your physical body?
That is where
Thank
I'm
you.
not entirely sure, because I don't understand how Fey Pacts and demon deals and devil deals and things work. I may be Fey, but I'm still very, very young.
Yeah, it's kind of a unique situation.
Out of character, I think I would just rule it as like if she's physically thinking about it, she cannot. But if somebody's taking control and she can't get control back, then it's whatever the other sentient being or whoever's taken control of the body, like charmed.
So
Like
the
a
Fey
charmed
Pact
fey.
is with your consciousness then.
That's how I'd probably rule it.
Well, I will have to confer with Caden and Moletooth if they agree with this. If we make her sign a Fey, essentially agree to a Fey Pact that she has to help the party members and help the party members is to her full extent of her abilities at all times, would you think that it would be alright if we gave her Jackal back? And to undo the corruption he has currently done upon her, at least.
I think
Look
Maul
at
would
Pashini for the
glance.
last bit.
I think Maul would glance at Pashini and will say, being subject to a Fey Pact of my own, really, you rely on the Fey and that specific Fey, and how they feel in any given moment on how things go, or at least that's been my experience. But I trust Pashini's better judgment in general. I think she's sufficiently bound, so what's the worst thing that could happen? My soul's already gone. It's not like he can get it.
I'll look to Caden.
Okay, so it sounds like Pashini's on board. So this is me saying out of character,
Yeah.
talking out loud to myself out of character. So I mean, I'm okay with Pashini, right? It's just Jackal that's the wild card. So we would need an understanding that because I think Pashini has to be holding him to be able to talk to him or something, right? So
Yeah.
I mean, it's not
or
like
no,
we
he
can
just
have.
has to be. Right now, he's an alternate dimension, so he cannot talk to us.
Yeah.
If he was out of that alternate dimension, he could discuss with any of us.
Yeah.
Oh, he could.
Within 30 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, so you could put him on the ground So we can make that's part of the pact with Pashini right now is that she's not going to grab him unless he makes a pact on pain of her own death, right? Since she still has her own mind. We could do
Yes,
that.
I think that would have
And
to be
so
part of the
then-
agreement. We would have to be present for your agreement with Jackal, and we'd have to have full knowledge of what it is.
And if he's not willing to make the agreement, then we leave him here. And we're not saying that to be mean, Pashini. We'd be doing, this is me back in character. We're not saying that to be mean, Pashini. It's more of to kind of force him to agree to your terms.
See, that's where there's gonna be a problem.
He wouldn't mind being left here because a demon will find him and then he'll take
Yeah.
over. He'll be.
The problem is, we do that, he'll be fine with it.
So we could
The
just put
problem
him
is,
back into.
I will not get better.
So you're
Yeah.
saying we need some type of leverage over Jackal.
Yes.
Well, does he like being in a
currently
different
speaking,
dimension
we
by
are
himself?
near the river Styx. But we have to deal with this last pillar, and if we leave now... Oh, shit.
Well, he's in a different dimension right now, like by himself, right?
Yes.
So he will
well,
never
he's
get. So
next to some items, but that's all.
Right,
and I
he's
He's
suppose
currently
his
talking to a
body-
lamp. Hey, lamp.
I suppose
So-
V's body is in there as well, but that's irrelevant.
So that's the catch then, right? That's what you say is we'll put him back into your different dimension until we get near the Styx where we'll toss him in. But there are creatures inside Styx too, so we could just say he would go back into your inner dimension for the rest of your life. Say something like
Yeah.
that. I mean, we
But
need
then you're
leverage,
also
you know.
still doing me.
Well, we're not. We're trying to get leverage on him so he'll agree, right? The end goal here is for him to agree, not to like screw you over for the rest of your life, Pashini.
Yes,
So
Pashini,
we're
we have
trying
no
to.
interest in harming you or making your life more difficult. We're trying to get
No.
him to agree to an amenable deal.
We want you to get better. This is all for you. Otherwise, I would just say burn the damn thing, be done with it. But not if it hurts you. That's the only reason I'm really agreeing to it.
One
you
thing
give us-
I didn't mention, Jekyll once upon a time was betrayed, and Molotooth would know this if you paid attention to Jekyll's diary. But he got betrayed, and then that's why he is like this. Right? I was gonna use that as leverage to maybe kill the ones who turned him into the sentient weapon.
Are they evil beings?
Yeah, they're evil beings. Oh, Jekyll's an evil being, but he was going to take over the realms, and his little cult betrayed him and turned him into a weapon and then dumped him.
So
well,
we
I
could
would be
help him get
amenable
his
to
revenge.
agreeing to assist him in his quest to kill other evil beings.
Yeah, that could work.
But again, we would need his assurances that he will, forever work with us, not against us in our quests as well.
Just pay him some soul coins. It'd be good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, first things first. Pashini, if I bring Jackal out to discuss with us, will you make a fey pact with me not to grab him right away
Okay,
and to wait
you got
until
10
we have
minutes.
made an agreement with him?
Just like does
Yeah?
like the fucking cat throw up.
Well, we
Yeah,
also want you to
essentially.
go ahead and make the Fey Pact that you agreed to while you have
Okay.
your consciousness in your body.
Right here, I will agree that I will not attack the party, or kill the party, or harvest your souls in the party.
And you will try
In
and
any
help
way.
us to the fullest
And I-
extent of your ability.
Yes.
Okay. And the other caveat is that you will not try and grab Jackal once I disgorge him, so we may have a conversation with him.
I will
All
wait
of
till you tell me you can grab Jackal.
All right.
Now, this doesn't mean that you jump between somebody and a demon that's about to eat their, eat their head off, but it does mean that you're not gonna like encourage the demon, right? Except for
Yeah.
your friend, of course.
There's just a thing that I can't talk about that kind of contradicts me, which is why I need Jacko with my friend.
Right. Well, we will have to deal with that issue. I believe I know what you're talking about, Pashini. Your deal with the devil and Aika. We will have to deal with that when we come to it, but that would be much later on.
Yes.
I didn't catch what her pact was going to be. Did
So
you
you
write it
agreed?
down, Serafina?
I've got it down here.
Okay.
Thanks.
You have to help the party to the full extent of your abilities while you're in full control of yourself.
Yeah.
Essentially. Yeah.
Well, she's already kind of doing that anyway. It's just kind of freaked us out that she started sucking souls, to be honest.
Yeah. All right, and you will not grab Jackal or use him in any way until... Okay.
Until you
So,
say
Serafina...
you can get Jacko.
Yes.
And
Okay.
maybe as a group we can
Serafina will
decide.
go ahead and, I guess, throw up Jackal on the ground.
Ting, 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 ting.
Jackal, I know you can hear us. We are interested in making a deal with you. I would like it if you spoke to all of us.
It doesn't work that way.
You can project in a radius of 30 feet, I thought.
Let me just double check that. Let me see what it says. Actually, it doesn't say. I thought it did.
Okay, well then the DM, it's your ruling on whether
He doesn't. Jackal is
speak.
never. He telepathically links
Here
to
we
the
go.
person he's connected with or wielder of. So if someone wields it, you can talk to him.
There you go.
Oh yeah, it's wielder. Okay.
Yeah, wielder.
Doesn't work.
Oh, and can also communicate telepathically with any creature within 30 feet of it.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
So any
want,
creature
he
within
doesn't
30 feet of
have.
it.
He's not talking to you guys though. He doesn't want to. He has no
Doesn't want
means
to?
No, he's doing the
You
silent
guys are so mean
treatment.
to him.
You've been the silent treatment. You sucked him into a freaking vortex.
Well, yeah.
You ate him. You think he wants to talk to you?
No, of course he doesn't. Jackal, I know you can hear me. We are thinking about making a deal with you, or Pashini is going to make a deal with you. We simply wish to be part of it. So we do not wish to be attacked or killed or have our souls sucked. But we will allow you to consume evil souls.
Or other souls that we agree with.
Or other
ahead of
souls that
time.
we agree to. And we would be... Pashini says you were betrayed at some point. We would maybe be interested in helping you... Serafina's having a hard time with this.
Right the wrong
Helping
that was
you.
done to you.
Attack those evil beings that betrayed you in the future. If you agree to an amenable deal with us.
With them specifically, but I'm just assisting. I have my own thing.
As he
He's still not saying anything? Okay.
pipes up as he says, "You were always weak, Pashini. You couldn't wield me even after this. How dare you betray my trust?"
Well, you can blame her. She points to Serafina. They made me do a fey pact. I can't stop them.
You are weak. You should have never wielded me to begin with. And now you swayed the deal to them?
Well, if you let go, you could pick one of them.
I tried, The dragon's too strong-willed.
You could try Mortooth.
I'd rather cut my own neck if I had that one.
Well, I could make it really easy for you, but I won't, because Mortooth's my favorite.
If only that angel, such succulence, tasting, still alive, he'd be a great wielder. But he's within me now. And what do I get as he turns his attention towards Serafina as you feel the telepathic link into your mind instead, retreating away from Bashini? What do I get if I join your cause? How do I truly trust you?
Well, as you know, I am a righteous being, and I will never willfully break an oath I have made.
You'd make a pact with me, even to your last dying breath.
Only in the pursuit of evil. I will agree to help you kill evil beings.
Evil. Interesting. But what if you falter? Your soul will go to hell. It will no longer
I believe
be
that
yours.
in this place.
What
Yes,
if I wish
believe
to
that in this
claim
place-
your soul instead and repurpose it for justice?
Justice.
Of course.
Serafina does like the word justice.
I'm a powerful weapon. I can be wielded properly by a wielder that can use a weapon, not a creature that cannot even hold me properly.
Oh my god. Can we all hear this?
No, this is telepathically linked into.
Really just Serafina, yeah.
I can be
Thank God.
righteous and valuable. As long as you feed me, I shall smite those that deem it.
That sounds like a pretty good deal to me.
It has been so long since I have been used properly. Do not waste me away like a piece of trash. I know you've been seeking a weapon to fulfill your journey. I could be that weapon, and I could free your friends.
And if I were to bond with you, Pashini would be restored to her former self. She'd
Your
be able
pact
to use her magic again.
would be with me and you only. Until you fulfill my pact, then you shall be free.
What would be the pact that you ask?
I wish for those that had betrayed me to be slaughtered, for me to be free of my bonds and renewed into new life. I don't deserve to thrive in this weapon for another 1,000 years. I was once mortal like yourself. I wish to die a normal life, than be treated like a piece of metal, a weapon to be used and utilized. I am a great warrior, and you are too. I require a great warrior to wield me.
I cannot have you possessing me, though.
I will only possess you if you see fit to draw away from the goal. But remember, if I claimed your body, you would be much stronger and more vitalized with my newfound strength. I have your friend's soul within me now, coursing. You would be a champion, a demigod upon this plane. But I will refrain from taking your body in heed. But if you are ever on death's door, just call upon me, and I shall take vice of your body and renew you into newfound strength. But remember, there is a cost to be had upon doing that such. A cost of your will to be broken into my will. As long as we both agree, maybe we become great friends. And maybe even potential great rivals.
I can only agree to this if you agree not to harm any members of the party. Or
As long
steal
as
and eat
they
their
do
soul.
not get in my way.
The thing is that it would be interpreted as being in your way.
I can't be submissive towards those that try to wield me. It is merely my duty. If you do not wield me, then those violent acts will happen to them. And likely you're the only one that is strong-willed here than the rest. Bashini keeps her at bay because of her Fey pact. But the rest of them are weak, unwielding of my power. You know, me and Bashini talked about you. We thought potentially you would be worth siphoning. But then I realized you're the only muscle this party has, besides the big dinosaur over there. You're the one who outlived most of everybody here, and thrived beyond life expectancy. You even came back to life, I was told.
That is
So
true.
you have
I
a
was
strong
wrong.
bond, strong will to fight, to live. If you wish to care for your friends, then you are in the perfect harmony of me. You won't regret it. But if you somehow think that you can control me, don't regret that thought. Because no one can control me. That is why no wielder has lasted as long as my beloved.
That is another matter. If we do recover Ica, and we do plan to, would you essentially leave me
I would
to
part
go to her?
ways, yes. I would become whole once more. Hopefully, one day I shall become my former self and leave this plane of existence. And happily ever after, I suppose you could say.
So
But that's
essentially
just
our
a
pact
dream.
would be... So our pact would either be until you find Ica, you will
Or
assist...
you destroy the internal hunters and free my body.
But you would agree to not attacking our party members
As long as they do not get in
hinder-
my way.
as long as they do not keep me from attacking Eternal Hunters or
If they try to
keep us
break
from
you
our
away
journey
from
to
me, I shall suffice. If they break me away from you, there is a price to be paid, like I said.
I could just let the dice handle this.
I think you should do it.
Take the deal.
It's a sentient weapon.
I mean-
Jackal can transform to any type of weapon you use.
Yeah.
Right now he's a sickle. But he become a longsword, a great sword. He transforms because you're one with him.
But what are the bonuses?
The bonuses are bad, but good as well. You get a +3 weapon.
Okay.
And so you
thank
will not try and corrupt me while I wield you, as long as I use you.
As long as you
promise
use me
to
for
try and
battle
reunite with
and
Ica.
feast me into the glory of battle. And I will not. Not like that one over there. She doesn't even know how to wield me. She can't even give me a proper soul. Till now, she has given me something to fulfill my life force. The more you feed me, the more stronger I get. The more powerful you become. Remember, we can fuse one and another. But if this does not suffice you, you do not have to combine with me, of course. I would only recommend it if you're on death's door. That is where I would control you into a warmongering machine that will never die. But I'm hoping you're not ever going to get to that point. Only one has seen that light, and she still thrives. Basically, he would use your body, and he would use his own image of a body. So you'd be almost like Zelda, like you'd be Dark Link, in a sense.
That's awesome.
Oh, now I have this fucking awesome image of me like as a dragon fighting with a chain.
But you wouldn't be him. He would be you. And if ever that comes into it, you have to make a new character sheet, and you'd have like an Oathbreaker paladin, ideally.
So essentially, if my character like dies in game, then it would become him.
Yeah.
He would use your body, yeah, and he would fight with it.
Whoa.
But when does it happen? I mean, do we have a chance
It
to
would only
resurrect her,
happen on
or-
death's door if she gives in and she's about to die. He's gonna step in because he doesn't want to lose her body.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a free
It's like
body.
Sukuna.
It's like a second chance, but the problem is she doesn't get a second chance. He does.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that would come to her being like, okay, do I want to die? And he's gonna step in no matter what. Instead of the devil's taking her soul, he's gonna take her soul and change her body into this demon.
So Sarah,
And if you're nice to Jackal, he may join your party as an NPC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's a demigod, so he's actually pretty strong. But the more you feed him, the
Whoa.
more stronger he gets. Right now, he's pretty weak. The only soul he got was Vi. And Vi was worth 20 men because he was strong.
We just start feeding him our dead, which is pretty regular.
He did agree that he wouldn't try and corrupt Sarah.
He's not going to corrupt her as long as you follow the path of what he wants. He's evil, but he's not like evil in a way. He's evil because he's been bullied that way for a long lifetime. And people who wield him were evil or good. And the people that wanted to change him died. When you try to change Jackal, you don't live very long.
Yeah. And just in context, Aika was the only one that actually accepted him. She didn't change him at all. She just let him do what he wanted.
And guess what? She was one of the people who were capable of unlocking his true potential. But he lost her.
Which was awesome. I
Oh
wasn't
yeah,
around.
he went Super Saiyan with her, basically. Kept her alive.
Mm.
So you will yield me your strength, and our fight to recover Aika.
Of course, you'll have a body to talk to. continuously for the rest of your days.
Wow, this is a twist, I have to say.
It is a twist. Holy shit. This Serafina really likes the idea of justice and power.
Well, yeah, he'll give you what you want. He'll give you
I
a
mean-
weapon that is very strong, and it's charisma-based modifier too.
Yeah, so it's perfect for
Oh,
you.
jeez.
And you obviously want to help him, because he obviously is seeking help. And if you can come to an agreement down the road, you guys can both get what you want. And if shit hits the fan really badly and your character's on death's door, you have the choice of giving him your body and letting him be a playable NPC into the world, and you can make a new character if you see fit. Or if you really wanted to, Aika might let you, or Pashini in a sense, may let you play him as a character.
Yeah.
That'd be
Just
kind
so
of cool.
you know, I'm accepting of this.
You'd be like a dark,
there's an opportunity.
You'd be a dark dragon, basically, an evil dragon concept, but it wouldn't be you
But
anymore.
kind of
it'd be
not
Jackal.
evil, it sounds like.
No, he's not evil. He's lawful. He's lawfully evil. Ideally, he's just chaotic because of the amount of wielders he had over the centuries. Because he's been misused or lied to and manipulated, and eventually you're tired of that.
Mm-hmm.
Or being sealed away for 100 years in a fucking imprisonment, and then can't do anything.
Serafina will. You just see Serafina's like. This whole conversation has probably taken place over like a course of a minute or two. Yeah, Serafina has seen all of her friends essentially die time and again, and she's sick of not having power. And she wants to be able to help her friends and have enough power to do so. So she would, she'll be like, very well, I agree to this. And she's gonna reach down and grab the sword.
Alright. As the sword changes and manipulates into a long sword. As you see like a ruby diamond gem kind of glow as the blade glows with hungering purple and dark energy. It eventually fades away. We are one. As he keeps himself quiet. You don't feel any stronger, but the sword itself looks super sharp, like it could cut anything with butter. As you have Jackal now. This is Jackal's information, but yeah.
Wow.
I have an attunement slot,
So
finally!
you have a +3 bonus. You lose an attunement slot. You get it. That's his attunement, so it takes an attunement slot. So if you didn't have an attunement slot, it removes one off of you. It's
I
it's
would
cursed,
automatically
ideally,
unattune
but
to my regular.
Yeah, so if you get a monster down to 0 hit points, it'll suck the soul out of it if it has a soul. And then you gain temporary hit points equal to the dice of the creature. So it gives you a buff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You can add your charisma modifier to the attack roll.
As well as he has corrupting influence, so you can corrupt people too, bestow curse on them.
Oh, wow.
Okay, I imagine that we're gonna edit this thing because right now it says it can only be attuned by a non-good character, and Serafina's still good.
That's gonna be edited.
Yeah. Well, we designed it originally for obviously Aika's original character, but yeah. You guys can edit it. I'll put you to edit it, Serafina, so you can touch it.
Okay.
We'll probably change the image eventually down the road.
So, I'm gonna walk up to Pashini and say, may I try to heal you?
Okay.
So I'm gonna do the spell I found here recently and put on me last time. It's called Give Life. I think I used my hit dice to heal you.
Yeah.
How do I know how many hit dice I have left?
It should automatically do it on your sheet every time you roll hit dice.
So if I just like click it, it doesn't.
It looks like you use
You use 7 hit dice during your last short rest.
I don't know. How do I know how many I have left? Do I just click short rest? Will that tell me? Yeah, it will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6 more.
I'm kind of actually happy you have the weapon because I don't think Bashini could ever utilize it properly.
No. I needed him to be like.
It was kind of useless for. It was designed for the monk instead of this character.
I would have gotten him to be a bow, and that would have been easier, and I would have been able to use him a little bit better then. But at the same time, Seraphina needs a weapon, so like
you gotta fucking upgrade the weapon. Your artifact item doesn't compared to this thing. This thing is just like built.
Bashini, did that feel good? Did that heal you?
I will say, Caden, once you complete the last pillar, you do get a spirit point. So once you complete the last pillar. So I know you've been asking me for a spirit point for a long time. So if you complete the last pillar, then you gain a spirit point because you did a great act. This is a great act. This is huge because you are. The arena was good, but the arena is just for fun. This is a detriment to Mammoth himself, and the fact in the matter that you're doing a great act and you're kind of ruining his plans on rebuilding the city. This is a great act.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Not arena doesn't really. I wouldn't say that. That's more you guys getting your pockets filled with money and losing friends. Sadly.
Cool. Okay. Thank you for pointing out the difference.
Yeah. No, a great act. This has to be. It has to be a build up. You know, it can't just be. Oh, I killed a dragon. I get something now. Why? Why would you kill this dragon? Did it have a purpose into the story? It was just a dragon in an arena. That's all it was.
Gotcha. Is that making you feel better, Fashini?
Yeah, I feel a lot better.
Fashini looks at Seraphina and she's just like, she just smiles at you. It's just like the most Fae-like smile.
Well,
instead of 5, you get what? 7 plus 7 more. 12. You get 12 instead of 5 there. Sorry to cut you off, Seraphina.
No, it's all right. I had a talk with Jackal, and apparently he thinks that I would be better suited. He agreed not to harm anybody in our party as long as we not get in his way, and as long as we regularly feed him souls of devils and demons, he will not try to corrupt me. And he will yield us his power on our quest to find Aika, or kill those who betrayed him.
Thank you for your sacrifice, Seraphina. I'm sure that wasn't an easy decision.
It was not an easy decision, and I will now have to live with what I've done. But so many of us were so easily taken apart down here in the Hells. We needed some type of help. It's the only way I could see to gain. I mean, Morlanda said that my sword would come to us in my hour of greatest need, but 2 of my companions died again in front of us, and I was able to do nothing.
Guess it came true.
I didn't get my sword back. Seraphina will still want.
But that is a riddle. It wasn't like it wasn't. You got a sword within greatest need, and you have a sword now. It's not your sword, but it's a sword. It's very cryptic.
She still wants her sword.
She's cryptic as shit.
She doesn't want to be. She stole it essentially from her mom. She still wants that sword.
Well, what you have right now is 10 times stronger than what you had.
Can you give a sentient demon sword back to your mom when you get back from the hells?
But she's gonna be so happy about that.
I'll use my hit dice to heal you, Pashini.
Ah, thank you.
She can
63.
also just use her own hit dice and use a healer's kit on herself, but
I know, but
So good.
I
I'm
feel
practical.
like I
Seraphine is
openly
just gonna be
attacked
kind
her.
of like quiet and contemplative.
Tashini's gonna jump on top of Mortooth's shoulder and pet him on the head
Oh,
and make a flower crown.
one more pillar. How
Yes.
I'm not feeling too good.
You
I
still
don't
have
know.
that earthquake spell, right?
I do, but
All we have to do is then get within 150 feet of it and then run off.
yeah, are you not like paying attention? I mean, this is like hard. I don't it's I don't think it's gonna be that easy, Serafina. Isn't the last
Well, we
one in a
can't.
cave?
Yeah, but we can't long rest.
No, we can't.
Just- We're gonna get caught if we do. We need to do this now.
We need to finish this off now. Maltooth,
That
you
was
don't have
weird.
any abilities to potentially make any of us invisible?
Invisible?
Invisible, yes.
Invisible. Let me see if that's within my arcane skills. I've got greater invisibility, but that only lasts a minute.
We have a few options then. Either you can make Caden invisible, he could go in within 150 feet and cast Earthquake. That would be a great risk to yourself. Or you could give the ring to somebody else. Pashini, you can turn into a fast flying being, correct?
Yes, yes, okay. I could be an eagle. I could be a helicopter.
Helicopter? What's a helicopter?
It's a tiny little bug in the Fey realms. They're called helicopter and they go voo, 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 voo.
That would be another option. Pashini could go in, cast Earthquake, and then fly off at a rapid speed. I myself could also do the same, although my speed would be slightly lesser than hers. Or we could all try and stealth in and just get within 150 feet and then run off really fast. In my other form, I can carry. Actually, I suppose I could carry all of us since those Pashini are so small.
Yeah, I can be even smaller. I could turn into a mouse or a fly or a spider.
Pashini's feeling very, very happy. She is still lawful evil, but she is less bad.
I guess we didn't like put that on there, did we? That you would let me fix your alignment.
No, I think in the end we didn't. But we will come to that later. That's fine.
So this is the Ring of Elements. I'm not going to give it to somebody and just expect them to put their life on the line. But I mean, I don't have to be the one that does it, you know. Whatever is best for the party is who should have the ring.
Given our recent
Well, the thing is,
casualties, I
I go
worry
in.
about splitting up.
Great invisibility only lasts 1 minute, apparently.
That's a good point, Maul.
What did Maul say?
Never split the party.
Never split the party. There are only 4 of us left.
There's only 4 of us left.
Party. I mean, I live and die by that as well, Maul. That's a very good point.
If you
Maybe-
feel like bearing the risk, Serafina. Sorry, I interrupted. Go ahead.
No, I'm just trying to, troubleshoot this, please.
If you
Yeah.
feel like bearing the risk, Serafina, in your grander shape.
Are you calling me fat, Schmaltz?
Big boned. No, in your shape, that is most definitely not a fearsome dragon.
Well, I am simply
Good
worried
flame.
that a giant dragon flying in will alert them to our presence sooner rather than later. It is in a
Oh.
cavern, the next one.
Ah. Pickle.
But if you were invisible,
Only for a minute, though. I can get us 3 minutes if I keep recasting it. I've got 3 spell slots.
would it cast on all of us if we were sitting on her, or would it just
Oh,
literally
that's a
be
good
her?
question.
No, it would just be
No,
me.
it would only be her.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the best bet would either be Kaden on me or Maltooth with Pashini.
Pashini still has that run on walls cloak too. Well, could
What do you
we, like, someone investigate it, like scout it out, see if flight's even like an option?
Yeah, that would be probably the best idea so far. We'll approach it stealthily and let's just try and scope out the area, and if worse comes to worse, we just have to try and get him within range and then fly off as fast as we can.
Maybe win some souls while we're there, Serafina?
Well, it would have to probably be my dragon form to fly.
Hmm.
DM, could I wield a sword in my dragon form?
No.
No, okay.
Bummer.
You're not, you're more of like a bipedal, you're more like a drag dragon.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know. I'm not sure. What we were 6, now we're 4. I mean, I don't know if we can take these pillars. Seem to be pretty heavily defended.
I have scaled it down for the size for a party of 4, so, but it's still going to be difficult.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, you're not heartless.
No, I'm not gonna put like 6 ads on you, no.
Yeah.
But the monsters
Sorry, guys, you gotta
are
go
gonna still
fight
be
these
tough
18s now. Right, of course.
because they have to defend this pillar.
Mm-hmm.
Right, well, I think we should just try and stealth up and see if we can get within 150 feet. If we are able to, cast Earthquake and then run away.
Wait a minute. Earthquake is 500 feet.
Oh.
Yeah, but you have to
500
see it.
feet? You sure?
Yes, I'm sure. According to roll 20. I thought it was 150 as well. That's from roll 20 right there.
Oh, it's the
500 feet.
The new
of range.
spell's
Yeah,
500
but you
feet.
don't have 500 feet of range. You can just shoot it, but you'll have no idea what the hell it's gonna do.
Man, that's really far.
It is, but the problem is you have to see it. If it's in a cavern, it's going to be no dark vision, yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying we're not limited by range really at that
The
point.
only person
like,
that could
from the
probably see
spell.
that is somebody with Devil's Sight and has the extended version of it, where they can see like double that.
Pashini,
But
do you
there's
have
the
any
potential
manner of increasing Caden's dark vision?
Do I have it prepared? I don't have it prepared. I can't help with the dark vision.
Shit.
Yeah. I could give him a bat friend, but that doesn't really help.
Well, actually, Pashini, you are able to summon manos of creatures, yes?
Yeah, I can do that. I could turn my familiar into a bat instead of a hyena and get him to sit on Hayden's shoulder, and then they can learn to do sign language.
Well, I was thinking more of the matter you could create a distraction. All of the creatures would go off to fight it, and then we may be able to sneak in close enough to cast the spell and then run off.
Yeah, because this says a fissure opens beneath a structure, causing it to automatically collapse.
But what if it
I
doesn't
don't
destroy
have
the
any
pillar?
summon spell.
And you do it, and you're
What'd
just
you
like,
say?
oh, what if it doesn't destroy it? That's the question. It just does it.
Oh, is this like the new version of Earthquake? I haven't read the new version of Earthquake. All I read was it cast the old version of Earthquake cast 500 hit points worth of damage to.
It says 50 damage to any structure.
Yeah,
Within the spell.
since it runs for 10 turns, that'd be 500. Yeah.
Yeah, it take. Well, this is the question is.
How much damage does it do? Oh, the fissures it opens does damage to creatures.
Yeah. And the pillar is like a giant glowing pillar,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, the question is you don't know how far it's in the cave. That's the thing. It could be a large cave system.
Yeah. So we
You
have
no
to be
idea.
able to see it with our eyeballs.
Yeah, you can drop earthquake, but you have no idea where this earthquake is like hitting. It could be destroying a bunch of things. The foundation of whatever is holding this thing.
Gonna bring. Oh god.
Good.
Well, I think either way, we do need to get eyes on it first off. So I think we should try and stealth in, just to see like what the situation.
Okay, so the spells itself is a 100-foot radius circle. So if we could get all the creatures to get in with 100 feet of the pillar, and then we cast this, we'd hit all the creatures and the pillar, at least to start the fight. That would be cool.
I can send Rakathar in to act as bait. Hashini, you can send other creatures in as bait.
I can only summon my familiar. I don't have any other summon spells prepared.
I've got a summon spell if you want to. If you need another creature to flood the zone.
I think that might be our best bet, is to try to create as many distraction as possible. Do you have to maintain concentration on your summon spell, Maltooth?
Yeah.
And this doesn't say if I have to do concentration, does it?
But you have to maintain concentration.
Earthquake? Yeah, it's concentration for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Hour, no, for a minute.
Duration
Oh.
concentration up to 1 minute. Okay.
Oh, that's passive with the
Okay,
trace.
so I
I'll
just
leave it on
need
the
to-
wrong
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Well, let's get moving. Just beware, I'm really low on spell slots, so I'll be saving these for heals for y'all. So please don't expect me to cast damage spells.
Alright, well, I end a session here, as we don't have enough time to really do that scenario. But we'll continue onwards next week.
that's
Let's just
fair.
see some new tokens on the screen.
New
Oh, who's that?
player.
Who's that?
Enjoy your new
Who's
weapon.
that?
We have a bard.
Okay,
What?
That's